No sign of Vinnie the Pooh? Vinnie the Pooh might have hooked up with Sister last night, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No sign of him, Terry. Not answering his phone.
M.I.A.
Nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh.
Dead to the world. I mean, in a figure of speech. Oh.
Right.
His mom kidnapped him, too.
Mm-hmm. His dad said, "Oh, you got the sister, huh?"
Oh, yeah, his dad, that's right.
I'll take the son.
Dad's kidnapping everybody.
Right. Let your guard down with that pretty kid of yours. Anyway, there's no sign of him being coherent or alert and alive anywhere, Terry. So,
Oh, jeez.
there was supposed to be that big, as we talked about at the end of yesterday's show, meet and greet with a sister he'd never met.
Yes, I know.
I was all excited to get all the scoop that I could get.
I know.
Find out she was hot. Tell him basically, if I can't have sex with her, you're fired.
Wow.
And he's not even here for me to say that, Terry.
Oh.
Maybe he knew it. Just didn't show up. Didn't want to hear it.
I see.
He said, hey, man, you're talking about my sister.
That's Steven's game plan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's going to be just an amazing Friday, don't you know, Terry? Fractious as ever.
Oh, good.
You know, T-Man fabulously sexed up from last night.
Oh, yeah, that mandatory sex.
I was just spectacular.
Were ya?
Oh, Terry, I didn't want to tell you about it.
Really? One of your all-time best?
It's just going to be an amazing August weekend, is all I'm going to say.
All right.
And, stock market should roar higher at the open. Everything, everyone's ready to start making money again.
Yes.
If you heard the end of yesterday's show, I told you that it was time to start putting money back in, but this could be a trap. Anyway, but for the near term, there's a lot of money to be made there, Terry. I know you have your broker on the other line. Okay. So we'll see what happens there, and just a lot of summer events planned for this weekend.
Yeah.
And with Comedy Jam in the Bay, next Friday, a week from today, we have front row tickets from now until the end of time.
Ow! Front row on a fractious Friday.
We have the whole front row reserved for us.
Wow, now that's cool.
All right?
Yes.
Oh, we at least have 5 pairs of seats.
Okay.
All right? So,
Good deal.
we'll give them out as we see fit. Mm-hmm. So basically what I'm telling you is, if you get off your toes, I don't know what to say at the rest of that. Anyway.
Just don't do it.
Got to be on your toes
All right.
all morning long,
I'm on them.
or you'll be caught flat-footed.
If I'm caught flat-footed, then I'm really short.
Terry hasn't been caught flat-footed in a number of years.
Right.
Barefooted, different story.
And in the kitchen. All right, so we'll come back. We'll get things started right after these words.
The T-Man Show.
Is Paris's former Simple Life star, pregnant Nicole Richie, about to get engaged? Sounds like it. Her boyfriend Joel Madden may have spilled the beans on today's Live with Regis and Kelly.
A little ring or something?
Oh, I was hoping to be a surprise, but no.
I thought, it's Regis who spilled the beans. Mark McGrath better get it straight.
Yeah.
Because this is like his only hope at employment at this point.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like Joel Madden was going to propose to Nicole Richie?
Right.
And was going to make it all a big surprise, but then Regis, his senile days have certainly taken hold, Terry.
Right.
He blew it for everybody, is that right?
Yeah, pretty much in a nutshell there.
Oh, jeez. But they are now officially engaged.
I'm not sure exactly if he,
Actually said the question, popped the question as they... Yeah, you can't say said the question.
Yeah.
Gotta always use the word popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. It's not just a cliche. It's like mandatory. You have to pop the question.
That's weird.
You can't say the question. Can't ask the question. Did he ask the question? No, he popped the question.
Jeez.
No, that is true.
I mean, some cliches are nice and they're usable, and they certainly are very much of an impact type cliche. But this one is just like, there's no two ways about it.
Yeah.
You pop a question when you ask someone to marry you.
Yeah.
You pop the question.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, now will you let him finally pop your cherry or not?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's another cliche that's very strong.
You can't ask the cherry.
Yeah.
Be nice to ask the cherry for its hand.
Yeah.
Hey, Cherry?
Yes.
It's me, Dale.
Yeah, I've grown rather fond of you, and, we seem to like each other, and
Right.
And we've been going out now for some time, and just hoping to spend some quality time with you. So I'm popping the question. All right. So they're not officially, technically engaged yet. 'Cause
Right.
you're not sure if even though Regis blew it for everyone,
Right.
whether the question was officially popped or not still remains in doubt.
Right. I don't think that he was going to do it like on Live with Regis and Kelly. I think it was just something that was talked about prior to him going,
I think it'd be cool if he popped the question, but to Hillary Duff.
Whoa. Yeah, no kidding.
That would be a nice little twist, little shocker. The world is full of twists and turns more than ever before these days.
Right.
Yes.
If he proposed on a show, that'd be really punk rock.
And if he proposed to Regis, that would really be romantic.
Oh, yeah.
Those two to start tonguing.
Oh, God.
Let the secret out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I didn't realize Regis was that old.
Oh, Regis is older than anyone thinks.
It's not
Regis
good.
is like 80.
Yeah. He is
How old is he,
He
Stephen?
was born in 1931.
Oh,
So he's like 75, 77, something like that.
Yeah.
77 years old.
Yeah, his birthday's next week.
wow.
I mean, all that makeup, all that plastic surgery, you think Regis is like 60,
Yeah, I would have thought in his 60s.
Yeah, I did
65
too.
tops.
Right.
77.
He tells the chicks he's 60.
And it works.
There you go. Sitting
right.
there with the cute little Kelly Ripa.
You think she looks like she's like, what, 29? She's 72.
Yeah, she is old.
Wow.
Yes. What else is going on this Friday, Terry?
I don't know whether you heard this or not, but big news for the Bush family. Jenna is engaged.
I have audio on that. I believe
all
Pasty
right.
laid something down on that. That's going to be interesting state of it. I wish she's going to get married soon, or are they going to wait until after Daddy packs up and leaves the White House? I don't know if there's ever been a daughter of a president that's got married while he was in office. Unless Chelsea eloped sometime and never told anyone during Bill's time.
Right.
She may get married when her mother's in office.
Who's that? Laura?
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Laura.
But you thought Laura Bush was going to win in 08.
No.
Well, no, I mean, but it's still, this looks like it'll be the first.
Right.
Whether Chelsea gets married, yeah. Stephen, how about Stephen coming around to the prospect of Hillary Clinton being your next president?
Wow.
I'm not coming around to it.
It sounded like you started to at least have it sink in as a possibility. You
Yeah,
Reverse
you
psychology,
did.
you know.
Yeah.
He just says it, hoping he can jinx it. He's not interested in a woman in office.
Now, Laura Bush is the less of the two as far as the hotness is concerned, Terry, right?
Yeah, she's the heavier set
Oh,
one.
jeez.
The blonde, right?
Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna.
And what did I say, Laura?
Laura, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Laura's
Jenna's
the hottest one.
Yeah.
Jenna, what's the other daughter's name?
Barbara.
Barbara.
Barbara Jr.
Maybe not as
Barbara
hot a
Jr.,
name.
okay.
Maybe not as hot a name, but just a little bit of a hotter look. But it's Jenna
Yes.
who has found true love.
Well, she's cute, though.
All right, take it easy. To each his own.
He's 29.
Saying she's not cute. I'm just comparing
25.
the looks of the two daughters. One just a little better looking. That's just the way it is, in my opinion.
All right.
You can have your opinion. I know you like them thick. And so does pretty much everyone. And I'm not saying I don't. But Barbara, just a little better looking. Last I checked, but you don't even see these girls anymore.
No,
true, yeah.
they got in too much trouble in the very beginning.
They've been
and-
told to go deep into hiding, and they have. And they've come out with fiancés.
Yeah.
Go be
One of
with
them.
the vice president, please.
Yeah. Henry Hager is his name.
Henry Hager.
Yeah.
Sounds like a solid name, Terry.
Sure.
Okay.
So, yeah.
She get married soon so the taxpayers can pay for it at least.
Henry Hager doesn't sound like a name that snuck across the border, I'll tell you that.
No.
For George's daughter.
No. He's actually.
Henry sounds like a good, many generations in this country kind of name, don't you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Henry. You don't see many. I'm assuming a dude in his 20s, maybe possibly 30s. How old
He's
is
29.
29. You don't find many 29-year-old Henrys.
It's definitely a family name.
You don't find many Henrys below the age of, how old is Regis again? Yeah, that old.
7.
That's the last Henry that I am aware of, Terry. 77.
No, I know.
Henry!
Hey.
Well, fix it, dear Henry. Okay.
It says here that he is in the final year of the MBA program at the University of Virginia.
Oh, one of our callers is calling up and saying Nixon's daughter got married while he was in office.
I'm surprised we didn't know that.
How about our listeners with this unbelievable breadth of presidential knowledge?
Good job.
I don't know if that's right, but callers calling up and saying that.
All right.
Probably right. That sounds probably accurate. I'll go with it.
Okay.
There it is. It's a fact now. And I appreciate the astute nature of our listeners. Wow.
They're so smart.
Oh, yeah. Something the show desperately needs.
So Henry will have a lifetime of laughing at the president's jokes.
Couple of callers. Let me see. What was this? Yoetta?
Talking about strategery.
Yoetta.
Yes,
What's up, baby?
nothing much.
That's
What's
not
up?
funny.
What can I do for you?
I was just calling to tell you that it was Nixon's daughter was.
Yeah,
the first
you and a
one.
couple of callers are on the line saying that.
Yeah.
Wow. How about you guys? How'd you know that?
Oh, I watch the news a lot.
Uh-huh.
40 years ago?
It just made the news today, what, this week or what?
She must be
Yeah,
old now.
yeah.
How old are you?
I am 48.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Well, then, you
But
and...
you know she's going to get married while he's still in the White House. Why not? That's going to be a free marriage, free catering.
Oh,
Come on
jeez.
now.
You get some free catering when your dad's president, do you?
Oh, you
Yeah.
think?
Well, the perks of the biz, let me tell you. Yes,
You
they
can mail
may,
your invitations for free?
they may be able to whoop up a nice souffle in that White House,
Yeah, I
huh?
would say
Exactly.
so.
A couple chefs there, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would.
So you remember watching that royal Nixon-type daughter's wedding there, or what?
No, I was probably no. No, I
but
was
you were
not a
alive.
Nixon fan, believe me.
I'm not saying you were, but you recall being around and you remember when it happened.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so what are you going to do this weekend with your 48-year-old ass?
Let's see. Maybe I'll go and get on a stripper pole, you think?
Oh,
geez, really?
Showing that these polls, Terry, aren't just for the 19-year-olds.
No.
Yoetta at age 48, just to prove a point, is going to swing all around on that pole with her clear heels and her college tuition taken care of after the weekend's done, Terry.
Her pole's
Exactly.
made out of wood, though. It's so old.
Wow.
That's how they used to do it
So
back
are her
in the day.
teeth
Yeah.
with her age. Yoetta, I'm really thankful that you called in with all your information like you did and straightened us out, baby.
Okay.
Are you a married woman? Are you single? Are you involved? What's your story?
I'm married.
You're a married lady. Mm-hmm. Happily or?
Yes, happily.
Oh, that's always a bonus. Yes. And you have children or no? You still gonna hold
I
out
have
for a
one.
few
I'm the
years?
one that breastfed the son until he was 2.5.
Oh, jeez. Now, my oldest son is exactly 2.5 now, and I can't imagine the way I run around with him, and I can't imagine him all of a sudden taking a milk break and going to mom's boob at this point. You know what I'm saying, Yoetta?
But he did. He liked it. He
I know
loved it.
your son did.
We know he probably loved it thoroughly.
Knowing my son the way I do, my wife cut him off pretty much at 11 months, 12 months, something like that, as far as the breast was concerned. And then it was my turn again. And now he's 2.5. And for me to picture him all suckling on my wife's boob, especially on mandatory sex night, Terry,
Yeah,
it would really be kind of a weird thing, is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's why I wonder how Yoetta's son was able to do that until 2.5.
Yeah,
Crowded
he
in the
loved it.
bed there.
That was with teeth and all, but I had to tell
Somebody
him
slap
that
you out of
when-
it, yeah.
I can't even get it out. We had
Leave that for me, Yoetta.
we had a conversation when he was like maybe 18. Well, before that, when he started getting teeth, and I
Yes.
told him if you bite mommy one more time,
Wow.
you will not get no more goodies.
It's amazing
No more
how that
goodies.
conversation made such an impact, Terry, that he was able to go another year.
Exactly, and he didn't bite mommy.
There you go. Well, say the same thing to me. See if that works. Anyway, Yoetta, thank you for the call, baby.
No problem. Have a good weekend.
There she goes.
Oh, wow.
Yoetta, who nursed her child, her only child, Terry. I wonder she didn't have any after that. Wore her out.
That'll be a fascinating story at his wedding.
Till 2.5. Yeah, I don't know if he wants to hear that in the toast.
Right.
Come on, you have to.
When you show the beautiful slideshow of your lovely son on his wedding day, keep the nursing part till 2.5 to yourself, as much as you may be kind of dying to tell the whole crew of family and friends there.
Kids on the boob, give him the peace sign. This is so fun.
Everybody's like, let's do it one more time for old times.
I mean, that really... That really hits home with me, Terry, because I have a son that exact age.
Right? Yes.
Postures, doesn't it?
Yes. Just sitting there on the couch.
Hey, Dad, I'll be right back. So weird.
I'm just going to put down the Frisbee for a few minutes here, Dad, and go get some milk, and I'll be back. Maybe we'll play with the wiffle ball again, and we'll play chase. My son is very into chase. Chase!
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is.
I can't imagine him going for a little...
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I need to replenish some nutrients, and I'll be back soon.
Right.
Be back in 2 and 2.
Right.
Okay.
Mommy!
Mm-hmm. Mom, whip out that movie! Don't talk back to me. I'm thirsty.
Hold on, son. No, I want to drink now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, yeah. 2.5, they tend to talk back a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to play with the sprinklers. No, you're not playing with the sprinklers. Nah!
Yeah, that is
Yeah, exactly.
very true.
All right, I'll turn on the sprinklers for you.
I know.
Just don't drown watching the game.
Just keep running through, don't you?
Hey.
Wow.
So you wet a nurse till 2.5. Why stop at 2.5? You're going to go to 2.5. Why stop there?
I mean, but when you could actually have a conversation about,
Right.
biting the boob thing.
Okay, Mom, I promise. Scout's honor.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't. It's just...
Okay.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
Each his own. Yoetta sounds like a nice lady, Terry.
She does.
So maybe she knows better than we do.
Right.
Got his Boy Scout breastfeeding badge.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yes. Okay. Back after these words.
The T-Man Show.
They don't call her Posh Spice for nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Victoria Posh Spice Beckham watched from the stands as Beck scored his first goal with the L.A. Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He scored a goal the other night, Terry.
Yes, he
Finally got himself on the field, kicked the ball around to do something to make it seem like he was going to earn the $200 million in contract and incentives and endorsements that he got for coming over across the pond to play soccer in our land. Oh, aren't we lucky, Terry?
Woo!
And he's not saying, where's my $200 million? And, as far as me going on the field, ooh, me calf, can't do it. He's not doing that anymore, Terry.
No.
Because you make $200 million.
Yes.
All right?
Right.
You pretty much are guaranteed all of that $200 million for coming over here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about your little calf strain. All right? I don't want to hear about the strain in your calf keeping you on the bench for 90% of the game.
Well,
And then coming out and making a cameo. All right? You think Pele would have done that, Terry? Pele would have played with a fractured skull.
Yeah, that is probably true.
No, and then he came over to save the game back in whenever I was like 2 years old. I remember Pele was going to save soccer. I was all excited. I waved my rattle. I was all worked up over it, Terry.
And he made $18,000 a year.
Yeah. Woo!
Got orange slices at half.
It was quite the package they put together for Pele.
That's what did it for him, though, was the orange slices.
Me too.
And let me tell you this. This little pretty boy, David Beckham, couldn't hold Pele's jockstrap, Terry.
No, you're probably right.
All right.
But he is very
And
pretty.
Pele looked like he had a pretty smelly jockstrap, Terry. All right, so
because
I don't know if
he
you want to
worked
hold it.
hard.
I don't know if you want to hold it.
Yeah.
But, because he worked hard, yes.
He did.
He never said, ooh, me hamstring.
No.
And sat out of a game.
Right.
He never did that. I don't think. I don't know. I didn't watch soccer then. I don't really watch it now. Actually, I'm more into soccer now than probably at any point in my life, Terry. When the World Cup happened, when was it? Like a couple of years ago or last year?
Yeah.
I mean, I was all in on America. They didn't do very well.
Right.
They let everyone down as far as the projections for where they would finish up in the World Cup. Mm-hmm. But I was in on it. I was like, well, I could actually sit and watch a game here and not fall asleep.
Right.
I was into it. I was excited.
But the fact that the U.S. sucks at it, it's really tough to watch.
Well, U.S. doesn't suck anymore. That's the point. U.S. has made massive strides without Beckham's influence.
They
Right.
lost every game, except for one. They tied.
Well, that wasn't really what the expectations were. They kind of spit the bit when it
They
actually
suck,
came down to it. But they were like ranked going into that World Cup, like top 5 to 10 in the world, which they've never been higher than that.
We make the rankings. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. We make the rankings. We're like Ball State. We get votes, in the top 25.
In other competitions, the U.S. has held their own.
Right.
I don't know what these competitions are, but I'm just saying it. Anyway.
In the locker room, they're holding their own.
We're better than ever, and I was more into it than ever. So this is not me speaking as an anti-soccer fan.
Okay.
Like I used to be when I was in my teens, Terry. Now that I'm getting through my 20s and into my 30s, Terry, I found an appreciation for watching soccer.
There you go.
Well, I enjoy watching grass grow now as well. I can sit around and watch paint dry, Terry.
All right.
No, but soccer, yeah, I'm not ready to start playing it yet.
Right.
I'm still too busy playing in my baseball league, Terry.
Oh.
We won again last night, by the way.
Really?
Yes, and this is not some little pansy-ass softball league where you throw the pitch a mile high in the air and then wait for it to come down and, ooh, what a big hit that was. No,
Right.
This is 85-mile-an-hour fastball.
Whoa.
Stop it.
With a helmet on and a hard ball coming at your face.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm signing
One of
up.
my teammates got drilled last night,
Ow,
right in the
really?
back. It was a purpose pitch. It was a purposeful. We should have charged him out, but we were just too lazy. But,
Yeah, you'll be all right.
he apparently, I was in left field, so I didn't say this to you. I was way out in left field like usual, and
Reading a book?
he not in. See, you're thinking of softball, Stephen.
No, I know.
In baseball, left field is one of your primary positions. Not really. Anyway. He put down a fake tag when some dude was stealing second, and the next inning instructions were given to bean that dude. And beaned he got.
Ouch.
And I think he thought about charging the mound, but didn't.
I think it's a chargeable offense if they planned it out, right?
Well, I guess, yeah, he can sue that dude.
Well, I meant charging the mound.
Oh, chargeable like that, yes.
Not press charges, right?
Right,
Okay.
right.
Right.
Wow.
But we're undefeated, Terry, with one tie.
Jeez.
That's right. It's all thanks to me, of course.
All right.
Yeah, right. I am batting 300.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, very
my
good.
goal is just to have a higher average than Richie Sexton at the end of the year. So, yes.
good.
I got robbed last night on a ground ball. I should have gone up the middle, but a guy actually picked it up.
Whoa. How many home runs?
Home runs?
Yes.
Yeah. We're still waiting on one.
Oh,
Terry.
are you? Okay.
Well, I mean, the power isn't what it used to be, you know.
Right.
I'm more of a compact swing now.
Yeah, warning track power, right?
Warning track? Yeah, that'd be nice if I I'll let you know.
Okay. All right.
I
Bloop single, right? Isn't that what it's called?
I was 2 for 4 the other night on Tuesday night,
Right.
and I was over there last night. But that's all right.
Hey, but you guys won, right?
We won. That's right.
Good deal.
All right.
That's all that
So
matters.
now, if you go the whole season,
That's right.
Do you guys have playoffs
That's
and all
right.
that?
Yes.
Really?
We are expected to be in the championship game this year
Jeez.
because we're in first place, and
Yes, makes sense.
And these are dudes that were all like, I would say not, yeah, pretty much the majority of these dudes were like, well, definitely played in college,
Right.
but a number of them played for farm teams in the major leagues, and
Wow, sounds fun.
yes.
Good.
I mean, there was one dude who pitched against us recently who was the San Francisco Giants' top prospect about 10 years ago. I
Wow.
mean, now he's like 35
Right.
and realizing, okay, maybe the baseball career isn't going to pan out since I'm in this silly league.
Maybe I should find something different.
It's not going to pan out.
But at one point, he was the Giants' top prospect in their farm system. So obviously this guy's got to be pretty good, right?
Sure. I would say yes.
So these are the kind of players I'm playing against here. I know you're excited to hear about all this.
I actually am.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
right.
baseball.
Okay. Why don't you come out to a game?
I have
With your
panic fever now.
With your perky pom-poms there, Terry. I'm sure the boys would be happy to see you out there, Terry.
Sure they
They
would.
always ask about you.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know you exist.
Exactly.
No, they do. And they always ask about you. Never. So if you ever showed up, Terry, it would be quite the thrill for not just me, of course, but everyone else.
I'd have to bring my foam finger, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, I thought that's my job.
Yeah, you save that for later.
Oh, get it all foamed up
Wow.
She's folding hers to be the middle.
so it doesn't get you pregnant. Okay.
Took care of that already.
What else is
Allegedly.
going? What else is going on?
Well, you might
How do I
wanna-
get started on all that? I never talk about my baseball league. How do we get started on that? What made me get into that diatribe?
We were talking about soccer.
Oh yeah, soccer, right?
You're not ready to start playing soccer.
Right, you're
Yeah,
not ready to play
that's
soccer,
right,
but
which
you
is
are
good.
doing
I'm happy.
baseball. That's how we got started on it.
I had a friend who tried to get me into a soccer league this summer,
Really?
and I thought about it for half a second.
How'd that go?
It was the fastest half a second of my life. But soccer leagues are like probably more prevalent now. They're happening more, at least from what I'm hearing now. People in them enjoying them, then I can remember it. And I don't thank David Beckham for it.
No,
all right?
no. Right. I understand. I hear you. I mean, I know we have friends who have kids in soccer, but it plays all year round, and it's like crazy.
I'm talking about even dudes in their 20s and higher.
No, I know.
Doing these weeknight soccer leagues.
Yep.
And there's always like
But if they all grew up playing soccer?
I'm not so sure about that. Some are just getting started now.
I think a lot of people did.
All right. Well, you're the soccer expert.
Victoria Posh Spice Beckham watched from the stands as Beck scored his first goal with the LA Galaxy.
Okay, so now he gets $200 million per goal. He better score another.
Oh, that's exciting, though, right?
Did they win that game?
Yes.
Who'd they be, D.C.?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Beckham was instrumental in that win.
Good job, Beckham.
So he's worth every penny.
It,
is that right?
Yes.
Okay. As long as he gets out there and plays and doesn't complain about an injury.
Right.
You can't get an injury when you were getting $200 million. All right?
I hear you. I understand where you're coming from.
It better be open heart surgery or something that extreme to keep you out of the game.
Well, you have to understand, too, not only, is he, good for the sport, but he looks good out there, too. You know what I'm
Terry
saying?
thinks he's handsome. Don't take $200 million and then complain about your calf strain. All right? I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
Don't take $200 million and then not play.
All right.
Something on a tear. A strain?
A strain?
Jeez.
Those strains hurt.
Paying someone $200 million and having him sit out for a calf strain hurts. My gosh, never heard of a bigger pussy in my life.
Whoa.
Terry's had 5 kids.
I'm even taking that into consideration. Okay. I've never heard of a bigger wuss in my existence, Terry. Guy who comes over, accepts $200 million, and then goes, ooh, me calf can't play?
But wait a minute. They knew that going in.
That he's a big wuss?
Well, no, about his
injury, right?
Injuries and such.
It's because he's past his prime.
Well, they feel that it's well worth it.
Putting people in the seats, man.
Yeah,
they don't care.
that's all they care about.
Yeah, people who are ready to create a mutiny because they paid all this money for season tickets. He's not even playing. It's going to be a riot at one of these games soon if he sits out again long enough.
Just bring your hot wife. We don't care.
Fine. So finally he got out there and scored a goal and influenced the game, perhaps.
Yes.
That's what he's being paid to do.
There you go.
My gosh.
That's the part of soccer that U.S. hasn't caught on to is the riots.
And the singing, and then somewhere in the second half, the singing turns into riots. We want more of that with our soccer.
Right.
If we can get some of that, then soccer may really catch on. These 35-minute in-the-crowd brawls that just don't seem like they're going to ever end is what soccer needs in the States.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan, you're on the air.
Hey, T-Man.
How are you,
doing?
sir? How are you? Nice to talk to you, Jonathan. What can I do for you on this lovely Friday?
What team do you... I was trying to figure out what team you played for, man, and where you played at.
Oh, jeez. The games are close to the public. Thanks for the call.
Wow!
Sold out.
Jonathan, that's very nice of you to ask, and I get the sense that you might be interested in coming out to watch.
Maybe he's played against you, though. Maybe he's a player as well.
Oh, well, I didn't have him stick around to ask there. Because I don't perform well under pressure. That's why I do this radio thing, Terry. Because if anyone ever looks at me while I'm doing my thing,
is that why you
freeze up!
Is that why you have me blindfolded?
That's right! Well, luckily, I don't need to blindfold you. You do the whole show with your eyes closed, which always fascinates me.
That is weird.
Every time I look over at Terry, she's always got her eyes closed.
I wonder why.
do.
Why is that, Terry? That's very weird.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Every time I look up, you're talking. Mm-hmm. Like, especially when you're talking, and I like to look at someone when they talk.
Right.
When you're talking, I look up at you, and you're
I'm sleeping, right?
You're coming close to complete sentences with your eyes closed. It's not like you're sleeping. You just like your eye. You just like Mrs. Magoo.
Mrs.
Probably why she has trouble with stories trying to read with her eyes closed. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that explains the stuttering and the stammering.
there you go.
She's guessing what the story says.
Any word from Vinnie the Pooh this morning? Just MIA, huh? Well,
if it was anybody else.
yes, I'd be called. Oh, Terry doesn't like. Wow. How about she's going to really bombard Vinnie the Pooh, saying he's getting special treatment because he's the little golden child around here, and Terry doesn't like the way he's being treated with kid gloves. And if Terry were late, she'd be getting call after call with me harassing not only her but her entire family. And
Terry were in a car accident in the hospital, she'd be getting a call.
If your eyes were open right now, I'd be nodding my head, letting you know that is a fair assessment. I'm not going to say that you are off base there. Now that you pointed it out to me, I realize that you're right. If it had been anyone else, if it had been Hopscotch or Pasty or you, I'd be like calling up saying, "Where the hell are you? Get to work!"
Right.
But Vinnie the Pooh, you're pointing out, gets special treatment around here because he's the prodigy. And I, now that you have made that clear to me, I cannot deny that. I'm not sure that I see any, whether it's special treatment per se, but I am not doing what I would probably do if you were late, Terry.
Because believe me,
So you
we're
want
an
me to-
hour late in calling him. Because again, if it were any of us, by the time we even opened up these mics,
Yeah, right.
he would have been on the phone.
Well, let me just say this. I was thinking of calling him and finding out where he was at, Terry. But then I thought to myself, A, he met his sister. Okay, how often does that happen? He met his sister for the first time in his life, Terry, after 23 years of living yesterday.
Right.
I take that into consideration. I give him a little slack on that. B, he had a club gig last night. And then I thought, let the man sleep in for a day. I could call and get him to work immediately, Terry, but let the man sleep.
Really?
I'll ask you. I'll let you be the deciding factor. I'll start calling him. If you say, T-Man, yes, I've heard your argument. We could let the man sleep. He did have a club gig last night, and he did meet his sister for the first time ever in his life, a sister that he didn't even know existed pretty much for most of his life. So I'm sure that was really emotional, and he's just completely spent and drained this morning. If you say, T-Man, despite all that, I want to call him and get him out of bed and get him to work, I don't want to let the man sleep. If you say that, then I'll make the call, Terry. If you have such a lack of heart,
Well,
then
lack of heart.
Then
Steve, are you hearing this? Are you really hearing this?
I will call him.
Me, Miss Lack of Heart over here. Me, Miss Cold-Hearted.
I'll call him right now if you tell me to call him. You want me to call him?
Call him right now.
You're crazy.
but he has club gigs every Thursday night, and he shows up on time.
Right.
So and it's
And
his
you
job
would-
to be here, right?
Right. And you would also think, I mean, yes, as excited as he was to meet his sister, he would still be, amped up and ready to go.
You calling him the David Beckham of the radio world? Too?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
She'd love to hear him on the radio, maybe.
And I would I'm really interested in how the meeting with his sister went.
No, you just want to point out how irresponsible it is that he's just MIA, has not shown up for work, and has not given anyone any indication as to where he is.
So
okay, you're right. I do.
That's all you want to highlight this morning.
I think that's pretty.
You could care less about a snot-nosed sister.
Yeah, you just want him to be busted like the rest of us would have been.
Right, that is true. Okay.
All right, let's see if he answers his phone, Terry. Since you make the rules around here, I'm just along for the ride.
I have to sleep in until 7. How great is that?
I know.
Oh, so even if I call now, the special treatment still exists. Is that right?
I told
That's
you.
what Steven's suggesting, yes.
Yes.
Stephen and Terry just on the same page with their little
we're all
subtleties.
on the same page.
With their
Hate
little
me.
subtleties.
Yeah, just come out and say it, you guys. If you hate the guy, just say it.
I hate him. Want him to be at work.
Should I send a team after him if he doesn't answer his phone, Terry? Should we
Yeah,
send
I'll
people
be
to his
driving.
home to bang on his door?
I'll be driving.
Please leave your message for
Vinnie.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Vinnie!
record your message after the tone. To send a numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up. Or for delivery options, press pound.
Oh, Vincent, our feathered friend there, Terry Free is very much indicating that it is now 7 a.m. or past it. A couple of minutes past 7.
Yeah.
And
the top of the hour.
you are nowhere to be found. And Terry sees that as a highly irresponsible move from an underweight man with barely a pube. And
Wow, really?
she would like you to show some level of responsibility and get your ass in gear and get to work, despite all the unbelievable events that have transpired in just the mere past 24 hours. All right? So Terry's thoughts, just echoing them to you. I could care less what you do. I think you would deserve to sleep in this morning, but Terry's the boss, as we all know, and I have to answer to her, as always, and get to work when you can. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Work when you can.
I know it just bugs you, Terry. If I
Wow. I guess it's
treat him in such a lenient manner.
good to be VTP then, right?
I got another number for him. Try this one.
I think underweight should be a boxing class. The underweight champion of the world.
We're also a little worried because he's usually really responsible.
Got it.
Yes,
Fraud.
Steven, come on.
What number is this? Is this his home number?
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Very much missing in action, Terry.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to suggest any kind of punishment, penalty, and/or reprimand type situation under the circumstances, Terry, or what? Are you suggesting a suspension, a fine of salary? Are you suggesting a demotion and/or a penalty box type in studio moment? What are you saying should be the next?
He should definitely be penalized, however you want to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Penal.
The fact that he's due to be on the clock over an hour or so ago, and he has not even checked in. Mm-hmm. And now we have to, as Steven suggested, even though to decode Steven is very easy and he could care less, but the thought has now been thrown on the table about his safety, his well-being. All right. Well, you think about the punishment.
I will.
And we'll get back to you on that. You work that over in your mind. Just a ball buster that you are.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just was thinking, let's let the guy sleep in. That's all. One day. But Terry wouldn't let it happen.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Call him now.
All right. Well, if that's the case, if you were thinking that way,
Open your eyes,
then
Terry.
I would think that it needs to be applied for everyone here.
Mm.
So let's say I'm up late for whatever reason, had a rough night with,
She has 5 kids,
the kids. Oh, yeah.
Get your ass to work, Terry.
Hey. Oh, really? Is that how it works?
Well,
You
maybe
should feel
you
lucky.
Yeah, maybe you should see that as Terry is such the instrumental part of the minute-to-minute goings-on on the program that it's much more of a situation where you're more sorely missed in those circumstances, Terry. Maybe you should see it as a compliment instead of feeling like you're being slighted. You ever think of it that way?
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it, though.
Hi, ballbuster!
I was gone for 2 weeks. Nobody noticed.
Put the cherry around a nutcracker!
Hey, when's Steven coming back from vacation?
Yeah, Steven's away. We didn't even know it for a week. But, Terry, who am I going to look at during the show who's not looking back at me?
Well, Hotshot with his hair all growing into his face.
Oh, okay.
Wow. There you go.
All right, well, why don't you leave a message for Vinnie the Pooh then? I'll let you do that later in the show if he still is nowhere to be found, Terry, so you can really unleash and let it all that's bottled up inside you out, okay?
Oh, sure.
All right.
The T-Man Show.
Wedding bells are ringing for first daughter, Jenna Bush. The blonde Bush got engaged to boyfriend
Oh,
Henry
yeah,
Hager.
the blonde Bush. It's been a while since I've seen one of those, Terry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like a week and a half. Oh, yeah, bushes are hard to come by these days. Oh,
They need to
wow.
make a comeback. I'm ready for him.
How the hell does this reporter just gloss over the wording that she uses there, the blonde bush? How does she say that, Terry? Did you hear that?
I did
Did I
hear that.
right?
You did hear that
My
correctly.
Gosh, what kind of X-rated reporting is that?
Wedding bells are ringing for first daughter, Jenna Bush. The blonde Bush got engaged to boyfriend Henry Hager.
Are they serious?
Damn.
Or is that some crafty editing on our part? I don't know. Terry, my gosh. Is this acceptable family show behavior?
The blonde Bush got engaged to boyfriend Henry Hager.
Yeah!
The couple has been dating for 3 years after meeting while working on President Bush's re-election campaign.
Oh, so they're like really excited about this marriage. It's not like
Sounds
some
like
schlub that she brought home. It's
Right.
like if she brought me into the White House and, Daddy, meet my new boyfriend. I'm like, hey, here I am. It's not like one of those moments, Terry. They actually like this guy. He
Yes.
works with the Republican Party, and they're all enamored with him and stuff like that.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's upsetting. It's always fun when the dad and mom don't approve of the guy the daughter brings home. Isn't that more fun, Terry?
I like a more smoother transition, actually.
Oh, I think it's more fun my way. And wouldn't it be just the unbelievable amount of fun when it happens in the most prominent place in the world, in the White House, Terry? If she would have brought home some just downright, outright loser, Terry. You know, his belches, tattoos. He can't hide under his three-quarter sleeve shirt, Terry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All uneducated and stuff.
Oh, well, that would make him fit right in. But
okay.
President Bush did go to Yale.
Yeah.
So he got a nice higher level of education there.
It's only top 3, though.
What's that, Yale?
Yeah.
Well, I would say top 2, probably. But unless you consider Princeton number 2, I don't know.
Princeton was number 1,
Let's
though,
debate this all morning long. Well, I don't. I think Harvard is still a solid number 1, but I'd rather discuss this all the way to 10 o'clock. How about you?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think it goes Harvard, Yale, and Princeton, but that's just me. Anyway. Back to this dude, this Henry dude that they're all loving.
Yes.
Yeah. Daughter's getting married off well, in their opinion?
Yeah.
It's too easy, man.
Right. Well, you want to be able to sit down with when you have family events, don't you?
I want him to hear the Harley pulling up in the White House.
Here comes the big.
George peering out the window, getting all upset.
The couple has been dating for 3 years after meeting while working on President Bush's re-election campaign. Hager is the son of the former lieutenant governor of Virginia and worked as an intern of outgoing presidential advisor Karl Rove.
Oh, he's too perfect.
He's now getting his MBA at the University of Virginia.
Oh, we pile more onto this goody two-shoes, Henry. What do you expect? Well, what kind of life did you expect for a dude named Henry who's only in his 20s? Could he have left the straight and narrow with a name like Henry?
No, probably not.
Henry, we're doing bong hits. It just doesn't go, Terry.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't work.
Hey, Henry, pop a few of these. No. Right? I agree. But I'm happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
She finally got herself together.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In a statement, the White House confirmed the good news, writing that President and Mrs. Bush are happy to announce the engagement of Jenna Bush to Mr. Henry Hager and say the pair got engaged Wednesday. You may remember seeing Henry and Jenna dirty dancing on the dance floor at President Bush's second inauguration ball.
Oh, yeah, that was hot. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do you remember that? I don't recall anything like that. Do you remember that, Terry?
No.
Mm-hmm. Dirty dancing.
Wow. So there is a wild side to him.
The blonde Bush, all of a sudden, in the middle of the inauguration party, started to lambada.
Must have been
You may remember.
atrocious watching a guy named Henry Lombardo.
You may remember.
It's the dance of love, you know.
It is, yeah. Forbidden, I thought.
Forbidden love.
You may remember seeing Henry and Jenna dirty dancing on the dance floor at President Bush's second inauguration ball.
Now yeah. Okay,
He's not picking her up over his head.
Oh, what did I do? I lost the audio. Hey, come back now. All right, there we go.
You may.
Oh, well.
I remember seeing Henry and Jenna dirty dancing on the dance floor at President Bush's second inauguration ball.
Or you may want to forget it.
Laura Bush appeared on Good Morning America and talked about the romance.
This is not a serious boyfriend. I have to be the one.
Oh, really, Mom? You sound really dialed in there, huh? Mm-hmm.
Well, that was 3 years ago, though.
Right.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it wasn't recently.
Well, I didn't say that.
They said after the inauguration.
No, they didn't.
Laura Bush appeared on Good Morning America and talked about the romance.
Where does that talk about after the inauguration?
Well, I mean, it kind of ties in. I mean, you only started it right there. I mean, I think it ties into after she was dirty dancing.
You're taking it. That ain't the way I'm taking it. Here,
I don't think if they announced that she was engaged that Laura Bush would say that on Good Morning America.
Some moms just ain't so dialed into their daughters and their boyfriends.
You may remember seeing Henry and Jenna.
You wouldn't be the first mom out there to not be dialed in, right?
Probably not.
She's the first lady, but she wouldn't be the first mom.
But if they've announced their engagement, she would not say that.
Well, I think this probably came before they announced their engagement.
Right.
But obviously, I took it as maybe this is something that happened recently, and she just wasn't dialed in on how serious her daughter was.
You may remember seeing Henry and Jenna dirty dancing on the dance floor at President Bush's second inauguration ball. Laura Bush appeared on Good Morning America and talked about the romance.
This is not a serious boyfriend. I have to be the one to say it on television, but he's a very nice young man.
Meanwhile,
nice.
Sounds like she misunderestimated their love.
Is that right, George? Mm-hmm. She did what again now, George?
Africa's a nation that suffers incredible disease.
Why the random thought there, George? Oh, okay. Anyway, it's a very happy time. Okay. It's a very happy time, Terry.
Mm-hmm. Yes, congratulations to them.
Jenna sounds like she met someone who is worthy of being brought into the fold there, Terry.
Right.
And all mothers and fathers should be so lucky to marry their daughters off to such nice and respectable young men.
Right.
All right.
Good deal.
My daughter brings a straight-hour loser home like that.
Man, imagine the horror on Amy's parents' face.
I think people are happy when they bring home losers.
Yeah, I think so.
What's that now?
Oh, hotshot got lucky.
People like Henry.
Yeah, he sounds like he's got something going for him there.
Social loser.
All right.
He's got an MBA.
All right, well, it's very exciting for the Blonde Bush.
Yes.
There it is. Are they registered, Stephen? Should we jump online and get them a mini muffin maker or what?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Check out crateandbarrel.com.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. See if you see Jenna, daughter of George and Laura, somewhere amongst the registries.
Please, no.
All right. Oh, I wanted to get her the Belgian waffle maker, but it looks like Dick Cheney already secured that. Okay, I'll have to look further down here. Imagine, sitting there on the register trying to find something for Jenna, Terry.
Dick's buying that for her. Thanks. The $6 billion you have from Halliburton. Thanks for the waffle maker.
Well, everyone needs to make waffles.
Fine.
All right? It's not about billions. It's about waking up to the smell of fresh Belgian waffles. And that's what Henry deserves, working so hard for the Republican Party.
Whipped cream.
Yeah, Terry's really taking it to the...
Oh, boy.
Terry really taking it to the next level. Luckily for you, Terry, the strawberry and whipped cream is right there on the night table.
Yeah.
He's got to roll over.
From the night before's activities that went into the wee hours of the morning with your blonde bush. Wow. And your Filipino self. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
What else is going on in the world on this Friday morning, Terry? I got a guy on the line, by the way, amongst these phone callers that are waiting, and I will take a lot of calls, as you know, for on all Fridays. Phone calls are the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy on the line who claims he was at the club where Vincent Pooh was doing his thing last night. That must have been fresh off him meeting his sister for the first time. And he says he knows the reason that Vinnie the Pooh is not anywhere to be found this morning. That's right. Our colleague, our co-worker, member of the T-Man of the Morning Show staff, Vincent Pooh, better known to you and me as Vinnie the Pooh. The Poohiest Pooh is unreachable. He hasn't checked in. Obviously late for work. To major proportions now, Terry. And Terry is really hoping that he gets what's coming to him for being late. Mm-hmm.
She wants to stick it to the half-white man.
Huh. Should I go to that caller right now? What do you think, Terry? This guy claims he knows why. I mean, just being at the club wouldn't necessarily mean he knows the specific reason.
True.
He might have a theory, but he says he's damn sure, dead on, as to why he's not here this morning.
Okay.
Does that make you curious or no?
Of course.
All right. Sean, you're on the air.
T-Man.
How are you,
What's up?
sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
How was Vinnie doing last night as far as his contributions, using his talents to make the club a better place?
Vinnie was definitely partying like a rock star.
Oh, jeez. You know, he does tell us about how he kind of all intertwines the work situation with the partying situation, Terry. He'll drink all through his club gig, and are you going to just come on and suggest he got so drunk that there's no way he could have showed up this morning? Is that all you got, or what?
Nah, that's not it.
You got a specific theory on why he's not here this morning and why we can't reach him.
I definitely do.
Because he's a responsible guy, Terry. He's always here. It's not like he has a history of not showing up. Am I right or wrong? You tell me if this has there been. Is this now bringing about a pattern that you're picking up on, or no, Terry?
Well, for the most part, I give you he can be very responsible.
He can be.
He can be.
That's as big a compliment as Terry could ever lay out there. He can be very responsible, yes.
But also, too, remember, we have had incidences with him.
Oh, jeez.
Like Vegas, where
yes,
he was very irresponsible there.
I asked him one thing.
Yes, you did.
For the morning show in Vegas, and that was to be coherent.
Right.
To be functional.
Right.
I think was the word. And he was absolutely non-functional, dysfunctional, everything that is anti-functional is what he was in the sports book of the Mirage just a few months ago.
Right.
So that is something, man, my memory must be short, Terry, because I didn't even draw upon that as something to put together as far as connecting the dots in a pattern here.
Right.
But leave it to you. If there's a ball to be busted, Terry's the lady for the job.
No question.
Hey, Terry T. Check this out.
Yes.
I want some Comedy Jam tickets.
Oh, jeez. So
I got some information that you gonna want.
So he's saying to me that he's holding the information ransom, and he will only give it to us if we give him Comedy Jam tickets. That's how big Comedy Jam is.
Right.
All right.
Well, can I give you what my theory is, why this guy has so much information about VTP?
Well, I mean, I could offer him Comedy Jam tickets, and they can give us information that we pretty much could have gotten anywhere, and then where am I? First of all, he came to the wrong guy if he's trying to hold information ransom.
True.
All right? I'm more than fine with waiting till noon when Vinnie the Pooh finally comes to and telling me why he didn't show up this morning. All right?
Hey, this is good, T. This is good,
I don't care if it's the greatest story in the history of the world. You came to the wrong guy. I mean, if you just said, T-Man, do you have any extra Comedy Jam tickets, that would have been a better shot than you holding this news hostage until I, break down and give you Comedy Jam tickets?
No, I'm going to give it to you. You know I'm going to give it to you.
Wow. You mean just like you did Vinnie last night?
Well, oh, just,
that's the news.
Give it to him. Wow.
Terry, we got
why he's all giddied up this morning.
So here he is saying he's going to hold the information hostage, and then being the tough negotiator I am, 2 seconds later he says, no, I'll give it to you anyway.
Our hands are tied. What do we do here? Call in the terror.
I should be a hostage negotiator for real, Terry. For reals. I should go outside the bank and say, give us those people back. Okay, yeah.
All right, you want it too?
Yes, Sean. I want it, yes.
All right.
And I want you to tell us something that we couldn't just find out there as far as information you can get anywhere on the street. What do you got? Specific information as to why our coworker is not here. What did you pick up on last night?
Girls Gone Wild was at the club last night, and your boy Vinnie was on the bus.
The actual film crew?
Yes.
I thought that was all
shut down?
Yeah.
Because Joe is in... Well, Terry, it's a bigger enterprise than just Joe Francis. Is that his name?
Yes.
I understand
Joe Francis is, as we speak, in jail, and he is the creator, the founder, the brainchild behind Girls Gone Wild. But that doesn't mean the enterprise didn't get big enough that somebody's there to pick up where Joe left off. If something like this, where
they just have to be more careful as far as.
Oh, you thought it was shut down because the government or
no,
the
just
courts?
Because and how everything took place. People were suing because they
supposedly
didn't know.
The business model still works, Terry.
Okay.
They just have to just be a
when
little more
Suge Knight
careful.
was in jail, he was still making millions.
Just got to give a few more tweaks to the business.
So the Girls Got Wild film crew and bus were outside and inside the club last night, and Vinnie the Pooh all of a sudden made his way from the DJ booth onto the Girls Got Wild bus.
After the club, yeah.
And he probably is waking up this morning going, where the hell am I?
Get me on.
Why do I see a sign saying, welcome to Utah? I'm sure they get great footage there, Terry.
Oh, I bet.
Those chicks are easy in Utah.
Yeah. So that's what you're telling us. That is pretty specific information, too. Pretty precise as to why Vinnie the Pooh wouldn't be able to come in this morning. If he staggered onto that bus, thinking, hey, can you give me a lift home? And all of a sudden he wound up. And all of a sudden he wound up like in Vancouver or who knows where. Or in San Diego. Who knows where, Terry.
Right.
That bus traveled all night to. And he's waking up this morning wondering what the hell's going on. That would explain why he's unreachable this morning.
Yeah.
And that's worth some tickets to me.
You saw him. You saw him get on the Girls Gone Wild bus.
Yes, sir, because I knew a couple more guys that got on there.
Now, I would imagine this is not a bus full of guys, or at least I would hope, on the Girls Gone Wild bus.
Oh, no, not at all.
Why didn't you get on the Girls Gone Wild bus?
Man, I got to go to work.
He's responsible.
Listen to Steven.
Well, yeah.
Hiding in he's the real hiding in the shadows ball buster.
Right.
He couldn't even, you could almost hear it in his voice that he couldn't even help himself there. Because he's responsible. Don't you see it, T-Man? It's right under your nose. It's probably still right under his, too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would get on that bus, too. Hell with responsible, man.
Not for a lift home.
So he made the right decision.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the true makeup of the bus was, but if it sounds like what it is, if it is what it sounds like, being on that Girls Gone Wild bus is an opportunity you just don't let pass by because you got to be at work on time. Unless you're responsible.
Right.
Is what Terry was dying to say there.
Yeah. Stephen, too.
Now, what do you do, Sean, that you let responsibility rule the decision-making moment that you had there and you didn't get on the Girls Gone Wild bus?
Well, T-Man, I help build bridges.
Mm-hmm. Don't we all? All right, well, thank you, Sean. Hang on. I'm going to give you your Comedy Jam tickets.
All right, T.
And only because I decided within my own heart to do it. Not because you held us hostage for them, sir. Because Sean sounds like the kind of guy who is a nice enough guy that should be a Comedy Jam, Terry.
Right.
And he wants to go very badly. And he's a responsible guy building bridges.
Yes.
Yeah, and we should all build bridges in our lives. Sean, congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you, T.
Well done. Now people are calling in saying they just spotted the Girls Gone Wild bus zipping down the 5 freeway.
Uh-oh. Vinnie hanging out the window.
No, I gotta go back that way. Turn it around.
Showing us boobs to everybody.
Yeah, this chick's flat.
Steven, they don't know what they're missing out on not having you on that bus.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm. Girls Gone Wild, man boob variety.
They're actually doing that. They're doing a Guys Gone Wild.
Really? With man boobs and
I don't know
nothing
about man boobs, but naked
hot,
men.
sexy
So
men.
Oh, you just pull down your boxers and
I guess, yeah, and there it is.
get a load of that package.
Jeez.
Go wild.
And they expect there to be a market for that? Like girls going to race?
I don't think it's girls.
It's for the...
Are you saying homosexual men
I
is
am
what they're
saying that,
targeting
yes.
here?
Well, I think they actually are targeting women, but I think as Hotshot points out that, yes, gay men are going to love it way more than a woman.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, they got to know who they're targeting. Either they know they're targeting gay men or they think they can get women to buy this. They're not stupid.
They're targeting people with credit cards that'll pay for it.
Right, exactly.
But they must know who it's going to be. Is it going to be women that jump on this DVD, or is it going to be a gay phone operator going on Amazon going, "Good morning"?
Yeah, the latter.
Here, hold on. Let me ask him. He's in the chat. I just noticed.
Gay phone operator is?
Yes.
So gay phone operator, you're telling me, has time to chat.
Yes.
But he claims, due to his rigorous work schedule, he doesn't have time to contribute on the phone lines on this program any longer. Not that we're complaining, Terry. But he's chatting with you in the chat room. And that isn't slowing up the productivity that he's able to put out in his work day.
It's actually kind of lame.
Apparently, he is working from home.
Is there a way
That is what he told me.
Is there a way to ban someone from the chat room, Terry?
I don't know.
That should be the way it is on the Wild Space little chat room there, Terry. We should have the power.
To ban?
Yeah.
We'll have to ask about that.
Asian baby won't have sex with me, better.
Right. Good morning, he said.
He's working at home?
He is. But he said that he is unable to call.
And why is that?
I don't know.
Well,
He
you were in the
just-
chat room. Ask him why.
Oh, that's an idea.
Can't
I have no idea.
call?
Stumped.
Well, he told me that earlier. He said, why can't you?
Why can he chat? I'm just curious. Not that, again, I'm dying to take his call because every time he calls...
He's definitely lost his funniness.
Yeah, chatting with 100 people seems a little more difficult than calling.
I'm just wondering why he would be able to chat but not call.
He says that because he's working at home, and when he's working at home, he takes calls at home from his business or whatever.
All right, well, here comes a call to his business right now.
Oh, yeah, give him the business.
Hi there. I'm Christopher's personal assistant.
Oh, jeez.
God, I am so lucky. He is so hot.
Yeah, very
Anyway,
professional
he's
business
on his
life.
way to the phone right now, but
Yeah,
want
that's a
you
good
to
point.
enjoy this.
Jeez.
Hi, you've reached Christopher. I'm not able to take your call right now. If you'll leave your name
Too
and
busy
number after the phone, I
chatting.
will call you back as soon
Big
as possible.
chatterbug.
If you're
That's a
calling from a
fraud.
blocked number,
It's very
I do
fraudulent.
not accept blocked or private calls. You'll have to hang up, dial
You
star
do.
82.
All right.
Take anybody that'll get those digits. What are you talking about? You don't take block calls.
He's chatting away like a madman.
And Angel said, yes, there is a way to ban people.
Really?
Yes.
Is it Ain't Jizzle's birthday or not? When is
31st.
The 31st.
Right.
What's today? We got a ways
the
to go?
17th. Yep. 2 weeks for the Angel party. Mm-hmm.
Is he having a big blowout birthday bash or what?
I would assume so. It's on a Friday night. I can't imagine him just sitting around doing nothing.
Let's just make the rest of the show asking chat room people questions.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Ask Aunt Jizzle what he's doing for his big old birthday there.
I will have a big bash in Reno.
In Reno?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A 3-day party.
3-day Reno party.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Until you run out of money in the first 2 hours. Yeah, I'm going home. This sucks.
By the way, gay phone operator said he's still funny.
He's still funny?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Ha, 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 ha.
Okay, that's proving it, yes. Thanks for the transcript, Terry. So we now have to find out where this girl got wild bus in order to track down our coworker.
I
Is
guess
that right?
so, yes.
So he staggers out of the club last night, fresh off him doing an appearance, doing his work, and goes right onto the Girls Gone Wild bus, and now is probably just coming to and wondering where the hell he is. Is that pretty much the visual you have, Terry, or what?
Yes. Well, I mean, with some woman sitting over him,
Right.
looking down at him, and he's going, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with this?
What do I do with this?
Yes.
What are you suggesting this is? A limp noodle, Terry? What are you saying there?
A woman.
Oh, I see. He's saying, what do I do with this? I got you.
Right.
What do I do with this?
Killing him when he's not here.
Mm-hmm. Well, she does, in fairness, she does kill him when he is here, too.
This seems pretty more brutal than normal, though.
Wow. More brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we will take calls. If you are able, wherever you're listening right now, if it's in the Bay, if it's in the Northwest, if it's wherever you may be on the Internet and in East Jessup, Nebraska, if you see the Girls Gone Wild bus driving by...
They have a hostage.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's against the will hostage.
Right, that is
Terry.
true. That is true.
Get me out of here with all these girls.
Yeah, his message to us may be, "See you, shuckers," and we may never hear from him again. I'm going on the world tour with the Girls Gone Wild people. They just hired me as the key grip.
He's pretty handy with the camera. That's true. I mean, he does love to film stuff, so maybe
he is very technically sound, Terry.
Yeah, that is
Maybe
true.
he signed a contract with them. Hey, free DVDs for us.
That's right, I'm in.
The T-Man Show.
Oh, gee.
This is where Lindsay Lohan is spending her latest stint in rehab.
Oh, cool.
The Cirque Lodge here in Orem, Utah, is known as being one of the toughest rehab facilities in the country.
That's nice.
But it's not so tough that Lindsay wasn't able to leave to go to a nearby tanning salon.
Gotta stay tan.
Well, Terry, I mean, how do you expect her to maintain a level of self-confidence, which is important when you're in drug rehab, without a tan, Terry?
Right.
Come on.
Okay.
We went to the quaint town of Orem, Utah, to get the story behind this first photo of Lindsay on a break.
I love quaint towns.
From rehab.
Yes.
She first traveled 1.5 miles to Gold's Gym to work out. Then she went...
Imagine just like sitting there in a Utah gym, you look over on the next treadmill, and there's Lindsay running her little fire crotch ass off, Terry. Huh? Come on.
Well, you couldn't miss her with all the paparazzi taking pictures.
From rehab. She first traveled 1.5 miles to Gold's Gym to work out. Then she went next...
You know all the dudes that are looking for babes at Gold's Gym, too? Meat Market City that it is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Yes, we found one.
Yeah, 2 seconds out of getting a needle put in their ass, they come out of the locker room and they see Lindsay Lohan on the...
Right.
On the Stairmaster?
Right.
On the elliptical trainer? Come on.
They're all juiced up. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Her Stairmaster has an ashtray.
Yeah.
She first traveled 1.5 miles to Gold's Gym to work out.
Right.
Then she went next door to Beach's Tanning Center. Salon manager Janet Garrett.
Hey, how you Beaches doing in here? I said Beaches. Oh, spelled with an EA? I see.
Gold's Gym to work out.
Yeah.
Then she went next door to Beach's Tanning Center. Salon manager Janet Garrett gave me this exclusive tour. How does she seem?
She was really...
Let me tell you, this guy really did some investigating here. He got the exclusive tour of the tanning salon in Utah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. He got the real big-time scoop.
It's like Universal Studios. So much to see.
I know.
So you have
exactly?
8 beds.
Yeah.
Salon manager Jana Garrett gave me this exclusive tour.
Nice.
How does she seem?
She was really friendly.
You gave it to 2 16-year-old girls right after you left, dude. It's not so exclusive. All right.
Salon manager Jana Garrett gave me this exclusive tour.
Got it.
How does she seem?
She was really friendly, and she was a joy to have in here. It was fun to have her.
Oh, please.
It was fun to have her, huh?
Let me get this straight. People lay here, and then the bulbs come on.
Garrett confirms Lindsay actually had 2 tan treatments and used her own name to book the visit. First, she got a high-pressure tan on this state-of-the-art tanning bed.
Yeah.
So how does it work?
You would just want to jump in?
The bulbs go on.
Holy crap.
This guy's serious?
What a tour.
Yeah. A Hollywood reporter pretending like he doesn't know how to get a tan.
Okay.
Okay.
How stupid is that?
Oh, so how does this work again now?
So how does it work?
You would just want to jump in, pull the lid down.
And your head goes right here.
Yeah. I don't think they're talking about tanning anymore, Terry.
I don't think so either.
I think they moved on to another subject. You know, those front desk tanning salon workers can be pretty hot, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
So how does it work?
You would just want to jump in, pull the lid down.
And your head goes right
I was
here.
hoping you'd say that.
You would just want to jump in, pull the lid down.
And your head goes right here.
Yep.
Yeah!
The salon wouldn't say whether Lindsay wore a bikini or nothing at all, but we do know the tanning lasted 15 minutes. Then Lindsay went...
If only you did.
Jeez.
Or nothing at all, but we do know the tanning lasted 15 minutes.
Right.
Then Lindsay went down the hall for a spray-on tan.
Jeez.
She went for the classic lay in the bed tan, and
Let me
then
bulb it up first and then spray more on me.
and then she realized, no, I can't wait this long. Just spray it on me.
It's the California cocktail.
Double take.
Call it, yeah.
Jeez.
Lindsay stepped inside this high-tech spray booth, which literally paints on a tan in just 40 seconds.
Oh, is this how it works? Let me tell you, this must be new technology, Terry.
This guy is great.
He's giving you the inside scoop.
Wow. Glad he's breaking it down.
A minute later, you are tan.
Lindsay stepped inside this high-tech spray booth,
High-tech.
which literally paints on a tan in just 40 seconds. How did she look when she left?
Tanner.
All right.
What a question.
Good for their business, then.
Gosh.
So it was mission accomplished, is what you're saying. Is that right?
These are the tanning products Lindsay bought, about $100 worth.
Oh.
But she left something behind. Her yellow Nike shoes, size 8.5. Imagine what these would go for on eBay.
Love chicks that forget their shoes.
Yeah, I guess she's just so used to walking around barefoot. She walked out of there not even realizing she left her shoes behind.
I'm checking to see if the reporter put them on eBay.
This isn't enough fascinating stuff for you. There's actually a show about a tanning place. Have you seen that?
Oh, geez.
Really?
Yeah. There's a reality show about a tanning place. Very exciting.
What are you doing here?
He didn't put the shoes on eBay, but he put this new secret recipe to get a tan that he found out about on eBay, that if you are the highest bidder, he'll give you all the inside scoop on how to get a tan. He was sitting there having the world of tanning unveiled to him, Terry.
I know.
45 seconds later, you're tan.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just turn on this little hosey thing. Now turn on yours. Okay, wow, it was really quite the interesting report.
Yeah.
Lindsay is sounding like she's just a couple of seconds away from complete sobriety.
Right. Finally getting it done the right way there in Utah.
The hardcore
Yeah.
rehab place, Terry. None of this Hollywood promises crap. You go into the hills of Utah. The hills are alive, Terry. And the tanning salons are very friendly. Okay. It's best of all worlds. What else is going on in this world on this very fascinating Friday, Terry?
I have a story here about a British police officer.
You know, it is kind of, I got to now give you a little bit of credit, Terry.
What's that?
You were coming down pretty hardcore. Maybe it's because I'm getting hungry and there's no breakfast here this morning. But I have to now jump a little bit more to your side, that it is kind of getting to the level where the fact Vinnie the Pooh hasn't even checked in yet.
Right.
It's like totally light out now.
Right.
I just checked the window to make sure, Terry.
Right.
Totally light out now.
Yes.
And he hasn't even, had that moment where he's come to and called in the panic fashion going, oh, my gosh.
Jumped out of bed.
Hasn't even been that phone call at all.
No, I understand.
If you slip in from work, it's like a half hour or 45 minutes. Just something wakes you up.
Right.
Something wakes you up.
Go the whole day.
Right.
Noon.
But now we're past 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock in 1 minute, Terry.
Whoa.
We're straight up at 8 o'clock plus 1.
59 minutes to 9.
Mm-hmm. We got the minutes for Morning Show Boot Camp, Terry. We were able to pick up on a few things that they were taught.
Yeah.
It's straight up at 8 o'clock plus 1.
Oh, so you're supposed to give the time in radio? Okay.
And, yeah, apparently so. And
very important to people.
He has in 3 hours, 2 hours past the time where he should have realized that it's a work day. He hasn't even come to yet to call us. Look who I'm talking like. Terry's nodding her head yes, like, yeah, I totally agree.
Right.
Of course, I'm preaching to the choir. Terry wants him strung up. Mm-hmm. What else is going on? What were you talking about?
I was going
there?
to tell you all about this British police officer.
All right.
Who found the love of his life. I really don't know if it's love of his life, but found a woman on an online dating site.
Yes.
And arranged to meet her at the police precinct there. And they did that and had sex in an interrogation room while he was on duty.
Oh, yeah, more ways than one.
Now, apparently, one of his superior officers found out about what happened, him having sex on duty.
He's on the job.
He's on the job.
And while he's looking out for the well-being of the people of his land, Terry.
Right.
He's screwing women he's meeting in chat rooms and online little sites that he enjoys.
Right.
He's bringing them into interrogation rooms, which are supposed to be used, last I checked, for business purposes.
Correct.
And not personal interest little levels of yours.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he got in trouble for willful misconduct for having sex while he was on duty.
Right.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, he just went in front of the court, a jury. He was acquitted.
Speed it up here, Terry. Speed the plow.
He was acquitted because the reason why is because apparently he kept his earpiece in his ear, which was connected to his walkie-talkie.
Oh, is that the secret?
Yes.
So as long as you're still ready to spring to action as soon as you get the call, then you can screw as many hardcore hoes that you want in the interrogation room of your police precinct, at least in good old Britain there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he told the court. In fact, he said, if there was a call for me, I would have answered it and dealt with it. And obviously the jury sided with him.
Well, they sure didn't misname it by calling it Great Britain, Terry.
It is great.
It is wonderful. Wonderful Britain, yes.
Yeah, he's still...
Where they'll let you screw some online hoe that you can hook up with in the interrogation room and keep your job because you stayed on top of things. I'm sure if there was a call, he didn't get a call is what you're saying, but if he did, he would have been ready. He says he would have been ready to snap to action.
Right.
But that didn't happen, so we don't know for sure, Terry. I'm sure if he would have gotten a call, he would have been like, oh, that doesn't sound like that big a deal.
Anyway, he is still facing a police disciplinary inquiry for acting unprofessionally.
Oh, look who's jumped on the phone line, by the way. Speaking of jumping to action. I didn't hear him calling in until just a couple of seconds ago when I made the statement I made, Terry. That only adds more levels of curiosity that I have about this whole MIA situation that Vinnie the Pooh has taken on this morning. Now he's on the hotline?
Oh.
So magically he snapped to a moment after I said it's really starting to become a situation now that it's 8 o'clock and he hasn't called in? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry to bug you there when you're on the clock there, Vincent.
I couldn't be more sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not, like, no, obviously, not because, but like I'm late. Like I hate being late. I mean, you guys know, like me, I hate being late.
He's still drunk.
He is.
Are you still drunk? He's not even hungover. He's not even hungover. He's still drunk.
Hungover by noon.
I didn't drink last night.
The hangover kicks in around 2 p.m. He's still drunk.
I can put it on. I can put it on anything you want me to put it on. I did not drink last night.
Yeah, the fact that you're saying it and trying to not vomit at the same time really is adding to your case here.
Put water on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drunk though. I didn't drink.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were getting reports about you this morning, and one of them was that you were seen by witnesses at the club, that you were hired to make the whole place happen last night, and some people that were there told us that you got on the Girls Gone Wild bus. Do you want to comment on this, yes or no?
I mean, I seen the Girls Gone Wild. I didn't get on
Did you
it.
see the inside of the Girls Gone Wild bus?
I didn't see the inside. No.
You did not. So that person who said that he saw you get on the Girls Gone Wild bus is just an outright liar.
Outright.
What about Terry saying you've been home with a man last night? Is that true?
No.
Well, I seen some men last night.
Right. Didn't see the inside, but...
So what would you tell us as to the reason why it shouldn't be seen as some kind of irresponsible situation that you didn't show up to work this morning?
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, we left the club late. We had to deal with a situation after the club. And then we left the club
Well, I guess you're going to have
late.
to tell me about this situation in order for us to get our arms around why we should just look the other way at a worker that's supposed to be here at 5:30, 6, whatever time you're supposed to get here, I don't know, and you're now first calling in at 8.
Oh, okay. Well, a friend of mine's car had gotten broken into. So we had to, we stayed and we made sure that, he was all right and everything. And by that time, it was like 3, and then we hopped on the freeway back to the homestead here, and we actually got stuck in a bit of traffic.
Bit of traffic. That 3 a.m. traffic will get you every time, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
It will.
Wow.
I swear, I didn't think it would, but it did.
Traffic of trees in the woods they drove into when they were so drunk that they couldn't drive straight, Terry.
And then I guess
What are all these trees doing on the road this time of morning?
They're everywhere.
Well, what kind of traffic are you telling us about? Was there like a construction site where it was down to just the shoulder or something and everyone was lined up for miles, or what?
that is what I'm saying.
Aha, that can happen. I've been stuck in traffic at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, because some cities do their construction in mass force overnight.
Right.
But I wanted him to say that, Terry.
But you've come in on barely any sleep before, and you come in hungover. So
So
you're still drunk.
Why is this morning different from other mornings where you're able to let responsibility rule the roast, and even though you were tired, hungover, or still drunk, you got to work on time?
Well, what I guess I'm going on, because I have no idea, is that I forgot to set alarms.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I actually passed out, I was in like stage 19 sleep, and then if you actually tried to call me, it probably just didn't work.
Yes.
But I am in my car right now.
Oh, wow.
Watch out for those trees in the left lane.
Can't wait
I'm taking breakfast orders as I'm flying down the street. So.
Unshowered guy coming in.
That's
Smells like cigarettes and booze.
He's got that dog breath. He's got the hair, I'm sure, looking great. Well,
yeah,
not much hair to mess up. Anyway, all right.
I apologize.
That's all right.
It's not all right.
all
Come on
right.
now.
Wow.
It's okay.
Okay.
Sounded like there was a lot going on yesterday, not to mention that he hasn't even touched on the whole emotional roller coaster that was yesterday, where after 23 years of living, he meets his biological sister for the first time yesterday.
That is true, but I'm not using that as any kind of excuse.
I didn't hear you do that, but now that we have brought it up, at the airport yesterday, a woman steps off the plane. A 27-year-old that you didn't even know existed for the majority of your life. Is that right? I mean, did you always know about her, or you never, for a lot of years, even knew that you had this sister?
Well, I knew for a while, but it wasn't until I was like, 13, 14,
Not till 14 years old was he told that he has a biological sister out there that's floating around somewhere in the world that maybe one day he'll meet, maybe one day he won't. It was yesterday, for the first time, that he looked into the eyes, face to face, with his own flesh and blood, a sibling, Terry. And that moment went how, Vinnie the Pooh?
You know what? I think honestly, at first, I had no idea. Obviously, it was, such an emotional event. I had no idea how to act. I just, I hugged her, and then I kind of just stared at her for a while, like, you're not real.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that's all I could really do at the time, like I'm sitting here holding this stranger, this complete stranger. You know, I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of hard to explain.
The moment called for hugging a complete stranger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all justified because that complete stranger is your sister.
That's right.
Wow. That is kind of weird, Terry.
Yeah.
Is she hot or what?
Come on now. She's a very...
If she's hot...
She's a very beautiful grown woman.
All right. If she's straight out hot, I want to have sex with her, you're fired. Don't even bother coming in.
Wow.
What'd you say?
And Mom was happy, and they cried like you expected. Like
Mom
crazy.
and daughter were sobbing.
Now, were these forced tears or just unbelievable and just as genuine as you can get emotional tears? Are these tears we're supposed to cry because that's what the moment calls for, so I'm pushing them out of my eyes?
You're pushing.
Or...
Oh, it's not my eyes.
Were these real tears?
Of course, in this situation, they got to be real.
Mm-hmm. Were you crying?
I mean, there was a little trickle.
There was a little trickle.
Well, because what it is.
Not asking about your anal leakage. I'm asking about tears from your eyes.
Because what it is, it's tough. It's tough to like see your mom just go at it.
So you cried because your mom was so emotional that just brought on the emotion in you.
It just didn't help. You know, I was trying to have composure and just be strong, and then my mom would just let loose. I'm like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that right now.
But again, this is a stranger to you. You don't know her from a hole in the wall, and you were crying over her. Imagine, Terry, if he found out. My question is, let's say he finds out information, and he has to go back to the airport later today because he's told for the first time about a long-lost brother that he never knew about, and off the ramp and runway from the jet tarmac steps this guy.
Hey, Vinnie, I'm sorry I made you late to work. You were such a great pillow last night. I was roughing it, toughing it, and keeping it alive, honey.
I would, but you know what? I wouldn't know what to do that I had a mentally...
Hey, focus you're driving, remember?
Say the F word?
No.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
No,
I broke you up and made you way on your way, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Vinnie the Pooh, I love you, big boy.
Okay, now I'm more scared about John being in his car than Vinnie the Pooh.
I know.
John, are you in a car? Is that where I'm hearing you right now?
No, I said Vinnie the Pooh.
Where
in driving a car.
Oh, okay. Now it's just Vinnie the Pooh's car I'm hearing then. Okay.
Well, since you said it, I'm fluffing my puffer and I'm rubbing it down there, baby.
All right. I'm glad we got that update. Yes. Mm-hmm. John, what do you plan to do with your weekend? Is it the weekend you get to see your daughter or no?
No, but, you know, I got really scared yesterday.
Okay, yes. Well, we get scared every time we hear.
Seeing Stephen Kilbreath down at the mall.
Oh, you went to visit Stephen at his appearance? Talk about getting...
And it was really scary.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
Especially when he was offered a cupcake, I says, ooh, let me get the cherry off the top of that cream, baby.
Okay.
There's cupcakes down there, Steve?
They had cupcakes. Yeah.
Wow.
I got more to tell you. I got a lot more to tell you when you got a minute there.
Oh, okay, I'll let you know when I get a minute. Very good. Mm-hmm. Well, Terry, you can take all this into consideration. You include the emotions of the meeting the sister for the first time and him having to go to work and keep the club hopping, Terry. You got all that and him having his friend's car have the issue that it had. And don't we all excuse...
Don't forget the traffic.
The traffic jam.
Jeez, that traffic.
5:30 a.m. trying to get home to the spot where he can lay down for half a second, then have to go to work. Do you, Terry, find it in your heart the ability, as a professional lady that you are, to look the other way at this minor blemish on his record and act as if nothing had happened? Yes or no?
No.
Oh! Ball buster Terry won't let it slide.
Well, not
Her
just...
soapbox must be all shined up and pretty this morning.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Terry, is that just you shining up your soapbox and getting on, talking about...
I'm going to remember that next time Terry's ass wants to call me hella early in the morning talking about, oh, Vinnie, I forgot my key card. Can you come get me? Or, oh, Vinnie, I'm late. Can you do this little...
But the thing is, Vinnie, I get here. Vinny, I get here is a thing.
Wow.
On time.
Push comes
and in
to shove.
fact, actually, one morning I even text Dave and said I am really late, and I still got here, got everything taken care of on time, and was in my seat.
All right, well, so
Bells on.
I'm late, but I'm still coming.
Oh, geez.
Oh, well, then that.
Wow.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Okay.
That's all Terry's ever
More
wanted.
than half the show's over.
All right.
Right.
Terry, I will give her that. She's always on time, ready to play ball.
You know what? I'm going on strike. Terry can do her own stuff from now on.
That's fine.
No, you
No, that's fine.
This is what Terry's been hoping for. You're playing right into her hands, Vinny.
Cool.
Now she'll call me.
Hey, you say it's fine now until your stomach starts growling like the little jungle beast that you are.
Wow,
and then you get all hungry, and then you're like, oh, I need some food. I'm going to tell you to kiss my ass.
Wow.
So I guess you're telling me that now. And by the way, am I the only person that gets food in here?
No, I don't
called
care.
you.
I get everybody else food but you.
Whoa, sounds like you're a tad sensitive this morning.
And when you go
Whoa,
to
John
a little
really
story-
got you good last night, didn't he?
Listen, when you
Oh,
go,
you are
listen,
fluffy.
When you go to print out your little stupid little story, I'll make you waddle your ass down the hall and get him off the printer.
That's true. Vinny does get him for him.
He does, and not
gets
every
stories?
single time.
Really? Yeah.
Not every single time.
It's not, Vinny, can you please? It's, Vinny, I'm going to need you to get this.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
I've noticed. Vinny, I'm going to need you to go get that.
Terry, for you,
Yeah,
you were. I don't know if you picked up on this, but you were just called
Vinny, when you have time, can you go get this? I know you just sat down. I know the segment started already, but can you go?
Hey, Vinny, you know what? By the way, by the time you get here, you might as well not come in the studio. Go lick your stamps.
No, hey.
Okay, because that's your primary job. Remember that. Go on, pass out your little notes to, go do the job that you're really supposed to do, because that's all you can do is sort, mail, and lick stamps. That's all you're good for. Lickety, lickety,
Like
lickety.
some kind of a tool around the studio. I'm done, Terry. You can go get your own stuff. I'm done. Say whatever
Well,
you
Vinny,
want.
you did call her a jungle beast that waddles.
Oh, man.
So for her saying lick your stamps, it's just her trying to even the score here. But
She can try. It's all good.
wow.
But with all that being said, are we getting bagels or no? I just need to know.
You guys are.
Yeah.
I'll take Terry's.
Okay. Apparently Terry's going to be going hungry this morning, and that makes us all
I'm on edge.
get a little concerned. But Vinnie the Pooh is alive and kicking.
All right.
Aren't you happy about that, Terry? Come on. He is heading into work. No response from Terry. And, yes, he's 2-3 hours late, but there's extenuating circumstances, Terry, that don't just happen every day. All right? Terry's extra agitated because she knows I wouldn't respond in the same fashion if she was late to work. And
That's
maybe
part of
she's
it.
got a point there. But I complimented you by saying you're an integral part of the moment-to-moment happenings on this program, Terry.
That's right, Terry. Big bucks. Terry makes the big bucks.
And Vinny's a big star on the rise, but he's not.
I like stamps. Hey, I know, right? I like stamps. What am I?
In the stamp-licking world, you're a star on the rise. All right?
Got to sting a little bit.
All right.
That's right, I
You're
guess.
calling him a stamp licker, Terry.
I'm the king of my own mail world in my own little mail machine.
Okay.
You know?
You show her, don't give her any mail anymore.
Yeah.
Where you gonna, if your Cosmos don't show up on time, Terry, where are you going to get your material from?
No, I don't know.
And I'm not making any more damn mixtapes for you to work out to, quote unquote, or have sex to, or whatever the hell you do with those damn mixtapes.
You make him make your sex tapes?
My sex tapes, oh yeah, all the time.
Wow. All right.
The workout tape. Those are all in a stack in the corner, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
There. Oh, never mind. Anyway. I was told we had some. I guess we don't. Anyway, Terry, he's coming on in. Right. End of story. It's too late. Okay. You missed a moment. All right?
You're a bad DJ, man.
Look, I get yelled at for one thing, and Vinny can be 2 hours late. No problem.
Unacceptable, Steven.
What if you're like DJing a wedding and like the first dance happens? And
Well, the first dance I would have had it. I would have had all of the board ready to go. This one, the board wasn't ready.
Twirling around like idiots.
Yeah.
And you can't even make it happen. Unacceptable. Kilbreath fired.
No food.
The T-Man Show.
Well, first $500 for the iPhone. Now some really big paper bills are starting to roll in.
Oh, my gosh.
Who's among the first to plunk down $500 for the latest must-have Apple gadget is now dealing with a nearly 100-page bill.
Yeah, right.
The huge bill details every website he went to. It also itemizes every phone call and text message he sent.
Okay, I don't need this, Terry.
Holy
Is this what I haven't got my first bill yet. Is this what I have to look forward to?
Yes.
I don't need a paper trail like that of every website I've gone to, okay? I don't need my wife seeing that 1,600 times a day I go to AsianTwinBabysittersWithHoodRings.com. All right?
That is crazy.
And that's just the code name. That site doesn't exist. Everyone tries to punch that up when I say that AsianTwinBabysittersWithHoodRings.com, Terry. I don't think that site exists. That's just my code name for all the porn sites I visit. Because it pretty much encompasses a lot that I enjoy. AsianTwinBabysittersWithHoodRings.com. Actually, go to that right now, Terry. See if there's any site that comes up. Because I always get emails. No. T-Man, where is this? What's the exact spelling of this site you always talk about? It's just an overall code term for all the sites that I enjoy.
Terry, do you know how to spell Asian?
Can't find the server, sorry.
Yes. I don't need a paper trail like that, is what I'm saying, Terry.
Every website he went to. It also itemizes every phone call and text message he sent. And that all adds up to a lot of paper.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, with the iPhone plan, it's flat.
And you thought Apple was, like, environmentally friendly, Terry. You thought Apple, because the iPod actually, if you think about it, is a very green-oriented product.
Right.
Not the iPhone, the iPod.
Right.
The iPod allows you to get rid of all your CDs, recycle them, and never really have to buy anymore. You can download them onto your iPod, and all that production and plastic and all that stuff doesn't have to be produced because it all goes on one apparatus and it stays there. You don't really need to have a catalog of CDs anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's a very green-friendly product when you think about it in those terms.
I understand.
But now Apple's sending 100-page bills to people, bills that they don't need because everyone's paying a flat rate anyway.
Right.
Who looks at their bill when it comes himself? $100, I'm in. All right.
What the hell?
Every website he went to. It also itemizes every phone call and text message he sent. And that all adds up to a lot of paper.
Yeah, with the iPhone plan, it's a flat rate, so you're not paying for each of these charges. And it's actually, showing you every single bit of data that you've sent. So it's
this guy sounds dizzy from reading all that. Do you hear this, dude? He's barely come to after reading his whole bill.
Data that you've sent. So it's a little bit too much detail, really.
And yeah, he is not the only one complaining. Internet message boards and blogs are buzzing with talk of paper iPhone bills so big they need to be delivered in a box.
Oh, jeez.
In a box.
Wow. Hopefully it was yours, baby. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not necessary. I don't think I need to have the mail lady come to my door with my phone bill.
Wow.
Yeah, here's your phone bill. I wanted to hire some movers to bring it to the door. Is that okay? You can pick up the tab for that, sir?
Right, okay.
I don't think. That must be an oversight on Apple's part. They got to obviously go back to the drawing board and change the format of the bill situation. Okay? I don't think people want a box bill on their doorstep. Yeah, you want to sign for this, dude?
The problem is a couple of jerkholes that call up and say, hey, I didn't go to this website. And they want proof.
Well, what's the difference if you go to the website or not? You're not paying any more or less anyway.
But there's people that probably call and complain. Oh, I didn't do this. I didn't do that.
Well, if you don't see the bill, then you don't have to worry whether you're being told you went there or not. Just give me a bill. Tell me what I'm being charged for the month. Right. Oh, wow. Same as last month. Okay.
Right. Same as what I signed up for, actually.
You don't even have to send me a bill. I just know what I pay every month. And I put it on automatic payment.
There you go.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother me. One piece of paper is a waste. 100 pieces of paper. 100-page bill?
Maybe when you have the automatic thing, you get one that says, do not pay this, not a bill.
And actually, it's not even Apple. It's AT&T. But Apple, they're in bed together, so I don't know whose fault this really is. But AT&T should know better, I would think.
Yeah,
they've been doing this for a little bit of time.
Yeah, you would think.
They've been in the phone business for a couple of minutes, Terry.
Yeah, I would
think AT&T would know what's going on here. People don't want a 200-page bill on their doorstep. Oh, a package! Now, it's our phone bill.
I know, you get all excited.
Yeah, you see a package on your doorstep, you get excited.
Oh, damn.
Who sent us cool stuff? AT&T.
Yeah. Courtesy of. Thank
Does
you
seem like an unnecessary use of resources a little bit.
Yeah, most people don't even recycle.
Right. How many trees were cut down for this?
Yeah. All right, well, they'll fix it, I'm sure. I don't think there'll be many months of this. If it happens again next month, that's ridiculous.
Right.
The fact that it happened this month is ridiculous, but, okay, an oversight.
Yeah. Well, the fact that they're putting bills in boxes, that should have been the red flag to begin with, before even sending them out.
Yeah, I think that should have shot up a flare. All right. There must be some technical reason why they have to do it this way.
Well, yeah.
Document everything.
Yeah,
instead.
maybe.
Every website, you got to document it all.
Well, that's just stupid. If this is going to be the way it is, and there's no way to change it, that they got to send a huge crate to everyone's home for their monthly statement.
All of a sudden, a big truck comes in and boxes upon boxes come out.
What's that? Someone moving into the house next door? No, it's just our phone bill coming for the month.
Can you imagine?
What the hell, man? All right. There's got to be a way to switch it to at least get your bill online or something like that.
Right, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, what happened to the little email thing?
Oh, I don't need that much email, though.
Right.
Email it right to your iPhone.
I'm not downloading something that takes 20 minutes if it's not some serious, cool, hardcore video.
And I got a really cool porn now. Oh, no, I guess not.
All right. Let me go to the phones. 1-866-663-T-Man. As you're aware, Terry, this is a Friday morning.
It is. Woo!
Another summer weekend is on its way, Terry. But it's one of the last remaining weekends, as the summer seems to be flying by, doesn't it?
It does.
Before you know it, Labor Day hits, and then it really starts to feel like fall.
Yep.
Oh, and Labor Day's here. It's over.
Well, we're a couple of weeks away from Labor Day.
Yep.
So any of those summer plans that haven't kicked into gear yet, you're on the clock, ladies and gentlemen.
I still have time to lose weight for this summer.
Oh, jeez. Just to gain it all back for the holidays.
1-866-663-T-Man. Anna and Hayward, you're on the air. Why do you have to trounce on everyone's garden, Terry?
Jeez, Terry. Yeah, both you guys.
Anna, go ahead.
What did I do?
Anna, you there? Anna's not there. She's there, but she's not there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Andrew in Seattle. Andrew, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you, Andrew?
Good, I'm doing good. I'm a manager at Ivers here, and you're kind of setting a bad example for my employees.
How's that, Andrew?
Now, I'm not saying you should fire them, but they're going to go no repercussions.
We work in radio, all right? I don't know if you're familiar with the element of people that are in the radio industry. All right? We're sub-Houghton Creighton-type individuals, and a lot more slack is given. But, yes, he's late, and I'm excusing him, Terry. If any of your employers met their sibling that they didn't really know existed all their life for the first time on a given day, and they were late the next day, and there was other reasons that could be piled on top of that, I would think you as the manager would not be so hardcore that you would fire them on the spot. Is that right, Andrew?
That's true. That's true.
But being the Ivers manager, I know you love to flex your muscle, show your power, and get all the ladies in the office turned on, right? I mean, it's only so far the paper hat gets you with how much attractiveness you can dole out on a day-to-day basis. Every once in a while, you got to wield your manager power, right or wrong?
Very right.
Yes.
Very right.
Okay. So
Well,
I understand that you fire maybe with a quicker trigger finger than the average person.
Well, I'm not saying you should fire them, but it's just going to go.
What do you think is the rightful course of action here as far as dealing with Vinnie the Pooh, who is more than 2 hours late to work this morning?
You got to set some bar, because then everybody else going to come in like
right.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you're right. You work in a different industry, so it probably has different rules and different.
I don't even know if you call this an industry. I don't know what the hell you call this crap.
So I mean, you're the man with the power. You make the shots.
Yes, and you make the clam chowder, and I'll take 2 to go. All right, thank you. What do you do? What are your responsibilities as manager of the big old Ivers there? Ivers is a seafood place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you with me, Andrew?
Got to go make the chowder.
Oh.
Yeah, he does.
I must have reminded him.
Oh, I have responsibilities. Let me get to it.
Knew I took out this big wooden spoon for something. Thanks, T-Man. Andrew, Thinks I'm setting a bad example for everyone here, not only here, but in his staff as well, maybe. Well, everyone's going to run wild now because I excuse Vinnie the Pooh. But hell, I think he dealt with enough by Terry highlighting that he doesn't like it being drawn attention to, Terry, that at 9 a.m. his responsibilities are to sort out the mail, and yet you knew that was a hot button and went right for it in the vicious fashion that you tend to engage in combat in, Terry.
Well,
she knows where it stings.
Yeah, I do, and I go for it. I'm not going to deny that.
I mean, that's the trump card.
I pull everything out that I can, man.
We've heard that about you.
Yeah. Well, she likes to put us all in our place a little bit. It's good.
I mean, he's fresh off seeing this big flyer last week of how he's a Seattle superstar, Terry.
Right.
How he's a club. He's now on both, on two levels in the Bay. He had a big time. It was a very successful appearance, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And now here you are, just cutting him right back down to size. Telling him to lick stamps.
Well, like he was real nice to me.
That's okay, though.
Waddle down the hall and get my stuff. Called me whatever.
Al State just in Brisbane this morning. Where are you calling from?
Oh, you know what's up, TBZ? I'm over here in good old Brisbane doing what I do when I do it. You know how I do
Wasn't
it.
sure if it was Australia or still in the Bay. Yes. Go ahead, Al State.
What's going on?
You know
with
it's
you
a
guys
world
this morning?
traveler.
I heard y'all jumping on Terry like that, man.
Yes.
Terry, you know I love you, Terry.
Oh, thank you.
Terry, you remind me so much of an ex-girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
You know, but now...
She's an ex, though.
Yeah, well, she's an ex, she's an ex. I chose her to be an ex.
Of course, you'd never get broken up with. You do the breaking up. Al State, I understand you did a very big-time video shoot yesterday. You want to tell us a little bit about that or no?
Well, it was a small scale for the company I'm with,
Right.
Now, I don't want to give the name of the company because I don't think they deserve a shout out like that.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend?
I'll probably go shopping.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Jeez. Just got paid.
Yeah.
And ready to
I'm just going
tear.
shopping.
It's Friday.
Okay.
I feel that me and my daughter need a new wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a whole new wardrobe?
Wow.
Gee.
Luckily, you're the same
when
size.
school's coming up, so she deserves a new wardrobe.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Me, myself, I just want to get a new wardrobe just because.
Just because, Terry. That's the only reason he needs to ship off with the old and bring in the new. Thank you, Al State. Let me go to Chad and Redmond. What do you got?
Hey, there's something I'm wondering about here. I do believe that Vinnie may need some punishment.
Mm-hmm. The listeners are on your side, Terry. How about that?
I don't want to polish up the soapbox too much.
The listeners are not going to let this slide, Terry.
I think
Yes.
he needs to be punished for not getting on the bus.
On the Girls Gone Wild bus? I mean, that would have been the only reasonable excuse in the listener's mind, is if he had actually gotten on to the Girls Gone Wild bus and that was the reason he couldn't get to work this morning. Other than that, no one finds it excusable?
Exactly. What's
Yes.
wrong with this guy? I'm starting to wonder. I don't want to back Terry up too much, but it makes you wonder, don't it?
Wow, all the accusations you've made about him in the homosexual areas of the world, Terry, are coming to roost.
Chad just said donut. Now she's distracted.
Thank you, Chad. Jeannie, you're on the air.
Hello.
Yes, Jeannie.
I was just questioning the age difference here in the two, Vinnie and Terry.
Yes, well, there is a rather large gap in age between Vinnie the Pooh and Terry Free. Vinnie the Pooh is 23. Terry has now entered her 40s.
Whoa, come on.
By far the senior member of our morning show crew. She has the next person in line, Terry, is over 5 years younger than you, Terry.
And
I know you love
Tari-
being told that on a regular
All the
basis.
time.
Yes. Why do you ask, Jeannie?
Well, I was just wondering, did Terry start at the top of radio?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, she did, actually.
Actually?
Yeah, so she didn't have to work her way up the way Vinnie the Pooh is doing, yeah.
Exactly.
She's happy to tell you about it, too.
The way anybody did.
And I thought that, the more mature person would be, the older person with how many children that she's raised?
Yeah, she lost count at around 17. Yes, I think she's not on your side here, Terry. I think she's asking more of you as the person who kind of got it handed on a silver platter, the status that you're at, and the fact that you are the mature, motherly type around here, Terry. You would think that you would have been able to restrain yourself from taking off the gloves and pounding away at young Vinnie thy Pooh the way you did without even any level of sensitivity, calling him basically just a male boy?
Questioning Terry's ability to be a mother.
I hope that her children are don't have people calling them names for doing legitimate work that they are working their way up into a different...
Well, you have to remember, before I got into radio, I actually did some very legitimate work and busted my rear, raising children by myself, so on and so forth, before I go into all of that. So believe me, I know how hard it is to start at the bottom. I've done that. I didn't ever depend on my family for handouts or anything like that. So yes, and I've been here at this job for a very long time, so I guess I feel as that I do have seniority, and
nicely put, Terry. Well done. Hey.
So then I also feel that, I don't know how long you've been listening, but I went through a couple of medical issues called having twins, and I was, on bed rest, so on and so forth, and was expected the day that, I gave birth to go on the air. So,
I don't think it was that day, Terry.
Lay in your bed. There are a lot of women who have twins that don't get to lay in their bed to have to go to work.
Oh, wow.
Well,
you did do a couple of months from your bed.
There was, and I did do my work. You're right, I did.
Your medical reasons choices,
right? They were all of them. So, and the thing is that I'm surprised that you don't look at him as being irresponsible. So I guess if you have children, I guess you're promoting non-responsibility. Oh, sure, be lazy, don't worry about it, because guess what? You're young and you need to move on up, and so just don't be responsible and don't worry about your jobs.
Didn't you untie your tubes? That wasn't a choice.
No, I did not untie them. And you're right. I chose to have children.
Well, that was your choice.
Yes, it was. And guess what? I was still a trooper and came to work every day, every single day, even though it was in the bed. Even though I was on the bed, I flipped the switch at 6 a.m. I was here. And even if I'm late and I don't set an alarm, which just recently happened, I came here and got here on time.
In the bed. A lot of women don't have the choice when they're pregnant.
If they're forced
what do you mean they don't?
She's saying work out of your bed.
Right.
A lot of women can't work from home and out of their bed.
Right.
Well, most women would take maternity leave, which Terry didn't.
I chose not to do either because I was able to go ahead and still work.
Regardless, it doesn't sound like Jeannie's a big fan, Terry.
So arrangements were made for you through the job, just like T-Man's cutting Vinnie some slack. He also cut you some slack. And they made arrangements for you.
That's right. I am a big slack cutter. I'm a soft-hearted man, I'm realizing, Terry. Yes, we sent the engineers down to your home to build a Terry-free, customized studio in your very own abode there, Terry.
Right.
And yes, I'm cutting slack with Vinnie the Pooh and his issues over the past 24 hours, and I'm seeing that extenuating circumstances allow me to look the other way. She is wondering why you can't find it in your heart, given all the breaks that you might have gotten along the way, Terry, to do the same, and she resents you.
And then to call names and belittle his job. That's the part that really got me, was the belittling of his job, Terry.
Oh, you didn't find it disrespectful on his part to call me names?
What is he?
He did call her
that doesn't matter.
A jungle beast that waddles.
That doesn't matter. You must not believe in the youth having a respect for their elders.
Oh, wow.
Oh, give me a break, Terry, and talk about respect.
She brought out the respect for elders card.
I hope I'm not an elder.
I am an elder. I'm an elder. I'm older than him.
I gotta go puke next.
The T-Man Show.
My favorite song of 2007 so far, Terry. I know it's important to you to know.
Yeah.
Ah, look at the cat track! Yeah. Hate to impose on you on a Friday to have to come to work. Nice to see you. Don't want to put you out at all.
Hope we didn't bother you. I really do.
Honestly, I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry.
No, I'm
dude.
serious.
Don't be sorry. Watch Terry's face. Don't be sorry. That's all right. I understand. It's nothing at all. Don't worry about it, man. It's forgotten.
I apologize.
Forgotten. That's all. Yeah. But don't tell me that when we called you, you still weren't feeling the effects of alcohol. You were still semi-drunk, all right?
Actually, I wasn't. I was just had woken up 15 seconds ago. That's what it was.
Okay, because you didn't even drink last night.
I was alcohol-free.
Yeah, there you go. You say you always, when you're doing the thing in the club, you always are drinking. So why was this night the night where you weren't drinking, supposedly?
I had been drinking a lot before earlier that day, so I wasn't really feeling it.
Oh, because you couldn't meet your long-lost sister in a sober state, right?
I couldn't.
You bring a picture of your sister?
I got it on my camera. It's downstairs in my car.
Well, go get it. I want to see your sister, man.
I'll go get it right now.
What does she look like? Just describe. I'm going to close my eyes. Go ahead.
Close your eyes.
Like
me with long hair?
That just totally wrote it. Anyway.
I don't know. Like a mustache and a goatee?
Don't stop, Vinnie. Anyway.
What was she wearing?
Imagine.
Jeez.
All right, I'll give $1,000 to the first person who nails Vinnie's sister. He just, he just met her. He just found out she pretty much existed. He just met her for the first time yesterday after 23 years of being alive. He finally meets his biological sister, and then he's to find out like a day later that I did her. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, wow.
Just soil his sister right from the get-go.
Soil her.
I mean, in a matter of speaking, not literally, too.
Right.
But since you brought it up,
I don't want to think about something like that. Are you kidding me?
man, it's bad enough when a guy has a sister and some dude that he's close with has sex with her. I would think it would sting even that much more to have this new sister. Maybe not, maybe less. Maybe I'm over-judging it, Terry. Maybe because she hasn't been in his life and the built-up history and all that sibling emotion. If I were to have sex with her, maybe it wouldn't sting as much as if he had a sister all his life that I had sex with, Terry. I guess I'll have to find out the hard way.
Well, if my boss had sex with my sister, that just hurts. Just hurts in general.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
You don't know half of it.
Whoa.
Ask her how much it hurts when I'm done.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, I'm glad you had that happy moment with your mom, your sister, and your brother, too.
My brother was there.
But I don't think your brother's related to her, is he?
Yeah, he is.
By mom.
But I don't think you have the same... I thought you had the same father, not the same mom.
It's a little confusing, but we're related.
Do you and your brother have the same father or not?
No, we have the same mother.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not confusing.
Okay. Well,
I was just mistaken. I thought you had the same father. You had the same mother.
We had the same mother.
Not confusing at all.
Not at all.
See that?
I did.
See how straightened out it got?
Mom has some strong genes, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys look a lot alike.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Okay. Well, there it is.
Steven has strong genes, too, to keep that gut in, you know.
Yeah, you should know where to get them.
I do, yes. I don't wear jeans. That's
no,
why.
he doesn't.
To keep that ass from breaking them, Steven must have strong genes.
He does.
See, he's at work, Terry, now. He's contributing.
Wow.
If it makes you happy, I'm late for the mailroom.
The mail is late from being sorted out.
If it makes you happy.
Does that make you happy, Terry?
Oh.
Better get down there.
Okay. Well, we don't want to make you any later than you are. Go down and do what you got to do, and also bring up a picture of your sister. You said she really looks like you, but in the female version, or what?
Kind of. That's what they said yesterday. I don't know.
Well, people were like, well, that's what you have to say. They're probably programmed to say that before they even got to the airport.
Oh, you look so much like your brother.
Can't believe that you could be so apart and so alike. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Probably like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Oh, jeez.
We know who Danny DeVito is. Right. Ain't no Schwarzenegger.
Okay, but he's here in the studio, Terry.
Oh, jeez. No.
All right, never mind. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's here in the studio, Terry.
Man.
He's back. He's alive. He's well. He's contributing.
I apologize, though. I feel bad about this.
Say you're sorry. Nothing to be sorry about.
Same old place that you laughed.
We just want to welcome you back.
Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Come on, Vinnie. I know you know every word. Come on. I'm Carl.
Those dreams have remained.
I know you watched every episode. Come on.
Of course. I have no idea what this is.
Mm-hmm. Play this in the club tonight.
Should I do it?
Yeah. Turn that mother up. Now,
'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Appreciate it. Feels good to be back.
Welcome back.
Okay, second verse.
Wow. We always could spot a friend.
You could spot a friend, right, Terry?
Come on, Terry.
Why don't you guys give each other a hug? Terry, there was a moment this morning when we couldn't contact him. We thought he might be dead. Give the man a hug.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. She said, no, I'm good.
Hey, well, she can stay over there and be good.
He wouldn't want to, what did he call me, touch a hairy wild beast or wildebeest?
I didn't say hair. You had that one in yourself just
Whatever
now.
you call it.
I think she's admitting something this morning.
Wow, you're hairy.
Well, at least we know Vinnie won't be late to his club gig, because that's way more important than this
That's
job.
not funny.
Oh, who brought in the harmonica?
It was me.
Is that you? And you
Talk
can
and play.
talk and play? Wow.
Like a ventriloquist.
Now drink some water. Yeah. You broke out the harmonica for you, Vinny. You see that?
I appreciate it. It's a very good-looking harmonica.
Okay, yes.
Wow, extended version. This is great.
This is a never-ending song. I thought it was like a 30-second time.
It was then.
Right?
Oh, man, I wouldn't know where to start. Welcome back.
See that? Go sort the mail.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, all of a sudden he knows it.
Right. That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Terry.
No, it's you was we.
Right,
It looked like
I've
she
been
went,
here.
looked like she wasn't paying attention, so I had to welcome her back to the show.
I'm too busy. I'd rather
All right,
chat.
there it is. Very good.
There you go. Sounds
Very
good.
nice. That's it. Bring it home now.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, they're still going. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Everyone claims they don't know the song. I think everyone knows every song we play.
Probably.
I didn't know that one you hit earlier.
All right, welcome back, man. Now get out.
Okay.
All right, go do what you got to do. And bring me a picture of that sister.
Okay.
Where are those pictures I'm supposed to see?
Yeah. Dawn on the phone.
How tall is she?
She's 5'3", I think she is.
5'3", that's it?
She's tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 5'3".
Buster. And 5'3", and is she, like, overweight? Is she skinny? Is she
she's
with
not.
a perfect booming body? What are we talking about here?
She's proportionate to a 5'3".
Really? Cup size? I'm sure it's the first thing you checked out when you got off the
I don't know.
When she got off the plane, you absolutely did take note of her breast size.
I did not look at my sister's breast size.
Absolutely did.
No, I did not.
There was some point, maybe it wasn't the first second she got off the plane, but at some point very early on, when you're surveying the landscape that is your biological sister that you're looking at for the very first time in your life, you took note of her bosoms.
That's why you have a sister.
I could not take a look at her bosom.
All right, now what? Don't lie to me. You have the answer to this question. It's either give me some kind of answer as to her breast
she has
size.
them. I know she has them.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
has them to what? To what?
You must have seen them.
To what degree? Are they real big? Are they kind of big? Are they? Come on, give me an estimate here.
They're there. I know they're noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know as far as
Is she a
actual
curvy
size.
girl or what?
I would say she is a curvy girl, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What would you say she weighed if she were to get on the morning show scale right now? Look like a girl that works out, but it's like thick in the right spots, or what? What are we talking about here? Come on, help me out!
Like a $130.
Tell me about your sister!
130, I'm guessing. I don't know.
130.
Gotta talk to
All
her. I
right,
don't
5'3",
know.
130 can be all right, Terry, if it's distributed properly.
I met her hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really are twins.
5'3", 130. Mm-hmm. Nice big apple ass, or what?
She's from Atlanta.
Uh-huh. Big apple Atlanta ass, Terry.
Yeah,
Wow.
She have a little southern drawl, or what?
A southern what now?
She have a little southern accent, or
Oh,
what?
yeah, she's super country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Super country.
You're super rock and roll. Anyway,
There's a show in there somewhere.
Yeah. So what'd you guys do? Did you, like, make up for lost time and play Connect 4 together and stuff, or what?
I don't know.
All
We
the
were
things you should have done when you were 6?
Yeah. Mom, Vinny didn't let me go on my turn.
That's right. We just kind of did stupid stuff like that. We ate and we had a good time.
Break into the bathroom when she was changing?
Is that what you do?
That's what I did with Allison.
Wow.
Yeah.
You wanted to see her?
I always wanted to see my sister. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, yeah. Well, only because she was so private. that I just felt like I had to do something about it.
And she had big ones.
Yeah.
Well, until she got them reduced.
She had her
right?
own room. It's, when my mom started working in, around when I was around 8 or 9, we started getting double income, and wasn't just my dad's 30,000 a year salary. So we were actually now truly middle class. Because I grew up kind of lower middle class. Then my mom started working and doing really well. And we hit middle class. We moved into a house, and she had her own room. And she always wasn't satisfied with the fact that she could just close the door of her room and get changed. Like I'm going to barge in or something. There was no lock on her bedroom door. So she went into the bathroom, would lock the bathroom to just get changed every morning. So I picked that damn lock.
She tells me she knew her little brother.
When I saw it, I made her to say.
How'd it look?
You said
pretty damn good.
Really?
Right, for your first sister. Yeah.
Right, no, I
understand.
Really?
I think you should dump the last few minutes.
I'm not ashamed of who I am and what I've done.
It's what made him him.
All right. And I don't think, my point is that I don't think I would have been as interested in the situation if she wasn't so, like, going out of her way to go. How stupid is that to have to leave your bedroom, go in the bathroom, lock the door to get changed? My gosh.
Obviously not stupid.
People are modest at that age.
Yes, they are.
And when I busted it, did she scream?
Oh, I bet.
Screamed so loud that I wouldn't even. It was such a high-pitched, ridiculous scream that I never said, "What's the point? I don't do that again. It's not worth it." Years.
Steven used to bust in on his brother. I'd like to look at that if I could, please.
So, my question is, did you make up for lost time and bust in when she was changing?
I did not bust in when she was changing.
Okay.
Jeez.
But is she staying with you, or?
She's staying in between my house and my mother's house. Yeah.
Oh, that's
between?
Nice.
Oh,
well, yeah,
halfway in between.
Right in the middle.
In the road.
You got that picture yet or no?
You were talking to me. I hadn't a chance to run down and go get it.
You haven't gotten to your car in the time we've been talking? No. Okay. Well, maybe you want to do that now.
If one of us hadn't gotten that picture, boy, we'd be in trouble.
What are you saying?
I'm out of here.
If one of us didn't do it, you said we'd be busted.
Can you get that picture?
I'm leaving.
Bring it up. I want to see your sister. You want to call her?
Yeah, let's call her.
You guys like buds yet or not?
Yeah,
I want to call her.
Let's call her. Let's do that.
All right.
Hold on, let me
give me a number.
I want to see how she was feeling about looking at him.
See what she's doing tonight.
What she thought of him.
She got plans for tonight?
We're hanging out.
Oh, you're hanging out. Oh, he's so territorial with his sister.
He is.
Maybe she wants to be shown around the town.
Are you going to show her around the town?
No,
or come and kick it?
I don't know anything about the town. Anyway.
I don't know anything about the town.
Want to show us. Yes. You got a number or what?
There it goes.
She got a name?
Her name is Leilande.
You have to rename her now that she's
You
in the
have to
fold or what?
rename her.
Call her Leo or Lala.
Lala? I don't think I can call
Lala
any
the
person
Pooh?
Lala.
Lala the Pooh.
Lala.
Who's better looking, you or her?
Her, Terry.
Jeez. Weird question. Yeah, it's so weird, Terry. I don't like weirdness on this program.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Lala!
Yeah.
Lala!
Yeah.
Lala!
Tell her to turn down the radio. She's listening.
He said, la la the Pooh.
Lala!
Y'all are silly, man. I hear y'all talking.
Hey, we got a new listener.
You know?
Yeah.
I hear it now.
She does sound southern.
Oh, my
She's
God.
got that real...
Heavy draw.
You gonna talk to her or are you just gonna let her
I want to
say?
hear the...
What you want me to say?
No, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him.
I want to hear the show in the background. Turn up the radio, Lala, in the background. Let me hear myself 7 seconds later say, La-la!
He said, turn up the radio. He said, turn it up.
Yeah, all the way up. All the way, baby.
No, he said, turn it up.
All the way up.
First
Who's
time ever.
with her?
Vinnie's brother.
Okay, so.
I hear the show in the background. Turn up the radio, Lala, in the background. Let me hear myself 7 seconds later say, La-la!
It's really annoying. Okay. Turn it all the way down now, Lala. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
All the way up.
Lala?
That's what you turned down.
Yeah.
No, he said, turn it
That happened like this in Atlanta with Portia de Rossi. What was her name?
Portia Fox.
Portia Fox.
Oh, that's right.
Who's Portia de Rossi? Oh, anyway. Lala. Lala, we're talking about the unbelievable event yesterday that was... Oh, jeez, Lala.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Yes.
Turn it all the way down now, Lala.
There you go.
Yes, please, turn it all the way down. Yeah, we're wondering how it happened in your world where you stepped off the plane and there was your long-lost mom, your long-lost brothers standing there, open arms, hugs, tears, the works. What went through your mind, Lala?
I mean, it was a beautiful thing, you know. A dream come true.
Was a dream come true?
So nice.
Well, then how can it be a dream come true and your other sister has no interest in having the same experience happen to her? How could one sister be so different than the other?
You know,
because there's another sister out there, Terry.
Well, maybe she's just a little bit more forgiving. Or
what? Lala, who's in the car with you? Who's in the car with you? Either throw them out of the car or turn the radio down. One of the two. Oh, she's got a mom now. It rolls off the tongue. Her mom. Can you turn the radio down? They're going to have to miss out on this. I'm sorry. Turn it off. Tell them to turn it off.
Okay, now I want like a tape of the show, right?
You're right. We make tapes for everyone. Lala, what are you going to do this weekend, baby? What are you doing?
Whatever my family wants to do.
Oh, she's got a family.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Of course she has a family.
How convenient. Just waltzes off the plane, and now she's talking about her family and her mom.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you here for?
How long are you in town for?
We're in town till Sunday.
Till Sunday?
Oh, that's
you better get in your family time quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She can't hear because they turned the radio back up, Terry, because they refused to allow me to have a conversation with her without them being able to hear it in the car.
Lala.
So goodbye, Lala. That's it. You're cut off from the family.
Jeez.
23 more years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Put her on a 23-year ban starting today.
Got it.
It would have been nice to have been able to talk to her.
She doesn't sound anything like her.
She don't know the radio etiquette.
Does she know her own blood? She doesn't sound anything like you.
Because she's country.
But she's still a Pooh.
She is a Pooh.
I don't hear any Pooh in her.
There's Pooh in her, for sure.
Especially after the barbecue.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, there it is. Get me that picture. She sounds pretty hot, though. Even though she sounds like she's got no Pooh in her, she sounds really cute, man.
Well, thank you.
Who's got dibs on that?
Oh, maybe her fiance.
That's right.
She didn't bring him, right?
No, she did.
Oh, she did? She brought him with her?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he had to be there, like, all extra awkward?
Extra.
It's probably a nervous moment for her. She needs some
for sure.
It's not enough awkwardness to the moment. She's got to bring her little silly fiance with her.
Do people do anything by themselves anymore?
Man, doesn't anyone have a confidence to step up and step out on their own for a moment? Doesn't anyone have any ability to just hang out there by themselves for a half a second?
Well, you're going to need me there for support.
She may have hated these people.
I'm going to be your shoulder to lead on.
All the rumors may have been
It
true.
is a pretty emotional time, and the person that's most special to you.
You get that picture yet?
Jeez, I was here.
Get the picture!
You want me to go down and get it?
He's
Somebody can do
getting
something
all
around here?
Video, go get the picture.
Whoa!
Steven.
See, you are down on me about it, and here he is in his little old room down the hall, making little snide comments.
You don't agree with me?
What is?
I was trying to keep things at peace.
Steven doesn't want to be alone for half a second.
See, I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree with me, Terry? Please.
All right, you know what? Let me give away some Comedy Jam tickets. I think we put the people through enough this morning that we should reward them, Terry.
All right.
All the dribble that's been going on about Vinnie's silly family. And what else? Vinnie's tardiness.
Wow.
Have we done anything else?
We're all Vinnie all the time.
My gosh. What a nightmare.
Man.
1-866-663-T-Man. I told you about how I have front row seats.
Yes.
I'm not giving those away right now.
All right.
We didn't torture people that much.
All right. Yeah, no kidding.
Terry fighting with senior citizens on the air, and you don't think I have to reward the listeners? My gosh. Listen up, people. 1-866-663-T-Man. The first caller in the Bay wins Comedy Jam tickets for a show that takes place a week from tomorrow.
Wow.
The first caller from the Northwest gets Comedy Jam tickets for a show that takes place 1 month from now. Comedy Jam for everyone.
Barrel full of laughs.
Barrel full of laughs. Thanks for making it clear as to what we're talking about here, Terry.
I'm thinking, hold on.
They got that Lisa Lampanelli coming to Comedy Jam, Terry. I'm telling you.
She's off
You
the
check her out
hook,
on
man.
YouTube. She's as raw as they get, baby.
She's the queen of mean.
Is that what they call her?
Yeah,
The queen of mean?
Queen of mean.
She's as raw as they get, baby. That's a good get. She's not even the headliner.
Right.
Okay?
I know.
So I don't know if tickets are still on sale. I believe there's still maybe one or two that may be floating out there. You better grab a hold of those quick.
Yeah.
By calling whoever you need to call. Jump on the Wild 94.9 website or the KUBE 93 website and do whatever you got to do to swallow up the last of the remaining tickets. And do it now before the person who hears me quicker than you is faster to the computer than you are, and you're shut out. Then your only hope is me. And I do have 5 pairs of front row seats, Terry. But I won't start giving those away till next week. First caller I see is John in San Jose. John, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning to you, John.
Good morning.
How can I be of help to you this morning as we head into one of the final remaining weekends of the red-hot summer of 2007, John?
Well, I'm trying to win some Comedy Jam tickets,
Mm-hmm. John, who was that? Was that me? Was that you? Who was that? Terry?
Somebody open a Slurpee machine? What the hell was that? Or it sounds like it's out, actually.
John! Terry, take it easy. I know you're worked up this morning. John!
I hate when the Slurpees are out.
Terry, give her the hormone shot she did. Who would you take with you to Comedy Jam if you were to be so fortunate to be told what everyone wants to hear that's waiting on the phone lines right now, that you, in fact, are the winner of the tickets? Who would you take with you, John?
Probably my girlfriend, Vanessa.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
But, John, do you really want to say to us that you're the Comedy Jam type? Because there is a certain type, Terry, that goes to Comedy Jam. It's a person that loves to laugh, person that needs a laugh, person that loves to just be wired into the comedy world. Is that you, John?
Oh, yeah, I got jokes all day.
But you don't get to perform. You just have to watch.
Right, that's not that's not what you're being offered here, John. You're not being offered a spot on stage.
Right.
You're going to be in the crowd. You understand that, right, John?
Yeah.
I thought you might. Okay. And you really want to go pretty bad or what?
Yeah. If you don't give them to me, I was going to buy them one way.
Well, that's almost enticing us not to give it to him and say, well, then buy them. But that wouldn't be fair. Terry's the first caller in.
Yes.
He's a nice-sounding guy. Why not give it to John and his fiancée, Vanessa? John, congratulations, sir. John!
Yes.
You've won!
Thank you, T-Man. Thank you. I'm actually outside my work van right now, and I can't stop smiling.
Okay, what do you do, John?
I deliver dry cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wow.
I'm at the bottom of the pit with Vinnie the Pooh.
Well, hey.
Whoa!
Bottom of the pit?
Hey, Vinnie the Pooh, I don't think you've heard enough of the show. It's an absolute meteoric star on the rise here, and I feel like the same can be said about you, John.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, but
I think so.
Until then, light starch. All right, thanks, John. Hang on.
It's like mediocre with a T or a D.
Look what I did. I disconnected John by accident instead of putting him on hold. Instead of hitting the hold button, I hit the disconnect button by mistake. Pasty, he's John. He's in San Jose. And you know the sound of his voice is pretty, I would say, on more the unique side than the just blending into every old sound out there. So we'll be able to find John. Did you get his number by any chance? Oh, you did? Okay, good. Well, we're all right. Mm-hmm. John will get his tickets.
Good.
But where's the picture? Oh, you got the picture here?
Well, the camera is right there, but it turned off if you would
You
hand
didn't even get him developed yet.
Developed? It's a digital camera.
Developed. You got to take him to the dark room, man.
Gotta take him to the drugstore.
There
Wait
you go.
4 days.
Little picture for you.
That's a kind of awkward smile she's got there.
What is it? Awkward? It's a smile.
That's a big, goofy smile, man.
Oh, jeez.
Big goofy smile.
That's the picture you're going to show people? You don't got a better shot of her than that?
What?
I don't need to see that many teeth on any one person.
Oh, jeez. Never mind then.
Is that the only picture you got of her?
No. Give me.
Well, show me some others, man.
Yeah,
I mean, she looks like she's pretty, but that's a big, goofy smile, man.
A big, goofy smile.
Is that how they smile in the South or what? Here's my molars.
When they're dog fighting.
Whoa, Sven.
There's another one.
There you go.
Let me see.
Oh, that's cute.
Don't you know which picture to... Oh, that's better. But she's still got... she oversmiles.
Maybe that's how she smiles.
She's an oversmiler, but this is less of an oversmile, but still an oversmile nonetheless.
She's happy of her dentures.
If you had just first met
dental work there.
Met Vinnie, you'd
She's
oversmile.
very pretty. And you know what? I couldn't tell as much by the first picture as this second oversmiling, but not as badly oversmiling picture.
It's way better.
Oh, really?
You can see she's very pretty.
Thank you.
And look at her holding the kitty here. Is that your cat?
That, yeah.
Big dumb smile.
Vinnie has a cat.
Actually, my roommate has a cat. So you should kiss.
Well, that would make you
That means
have,
you have
a
a cat.
Oh, yeah.
The cat lives with Vinnie in his house.
What are you saying, Terry? What are you suggesting?
Nothing.
Two guys that live together that have a cat
He likes
waltzing
cat.
around is
Yeah.
a little bit on the not so
Not common.
heterosexual side, is what you're saying?
Right.
Uh-huh. Do you think that's more the gay man thing to do, Terry?
Well, yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that
I ain't paying
You don't
attention
hear
to
that much about two guys
living together that
have a
cute little
cat.
He
Oh,
likes a
look at
cat. What am I supposed to do? Nah, look, you can't have a cat because if you get a cat, it makes us kind of gay. So don't get a cat. Am I supposed to say that, Terry?
Boy, there's a lot of anger.
Whoa, someone is sensitive.
Because you're just stupid.
Wow. We found a winner in the Bay. Now it's time for a Comedy Jam winner in the Northwest, okay?
What's 9 times 8, Terry?
I can't.
And you are on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Jason.
Jason from where?
San Jose.
Oh, I already gave away a pair of tickets to the winners, people that are calling from the Bay. Let me give away a pair to someone in the Seattle area.
72.
You're on the air.
Hi.
Yeah, who's this?
Sergio.
Sergio from where?
Redmond.
Redmond, yes. And what can I do for you, Sergio?
I want some Comedy Jam.
Haven't you won something recently in the past, Sergio? I remember you calling in. It's hard to not remember the name Sergio.
I tried, but...
You tried but failed?
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
You hung up on me.
I did?
Yeah.
That sounds like me. Why did I do that? Obviously, I was using good judgment that day. What did I do? Why did I do that?
Terry asked a question. I didn't hear the question.
Okay, well, I have a very short fuse sometimes. And I'm glad it didn't make him lose his spirit, Terry. He's called back trying to win yet again.
Wow,
and look how it's paid off. I'm not even going to ask him any questions. I'm not going to give him any chance to irritate me, Terry. Sergio, you're going to Comedy Jam.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Woo! No one gets really that overly excited about Comedy Jam, I guess, Terry.
I am.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Trust me.
Yes.
I trust
Trust
I'm
you.
at work. I can't scream at work.
Okay, what do you do there, Sergio? Dry cleaning?
A software test.
Software test.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For any little outfit we may have heard of?
Probably not.
You're in Redmond?
Yeah.
You work for a software company?
Yep.
You want to let the big cat out of the bag here, or what? Oh, it's too busy floating around Vinnie's apartment.
That's right.
Who do you work for, Sergio?
Well, Tangent.
Oh, it's not Microsoft?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, hang on.
He was right.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Never heard of the little toy.
Well, Tangent.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what he said.
I don't know either.
All right. Congratulations, Sergio.
Good job, Sergio.
I'm sure you'll overthrow Microsoft in no time. Yeah. Wild Tangent declares war on you.
Oh, we just lost.
Mm-hmm.
Party's over.
Quickest battle ever.
Yep.
There you go.
The T-Man Show.
Tongue kissing my girl in the mouth. I was so in shock, my heart went bounce out. So please listen to the message that I say. Don't ever talk to a girl who says she just has a friend.
John John's rendition is actually not that much worse than Bismarck's, Terry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, bring it home, John. Go ahead. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the T-Man in the Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. A great, fine day of programming. Tomorrow morning, tune in for more of your fine day.
Not really.
Take care. Thanks for listening to the T-Man in the Morning Show.
The T-Man Show.